Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Friday. It is Friday. Yay! I'm so excited. We have an incredible weekend, a weekend you do not want to miss. I'll say that. We're so excited you're with us tonight. 3 big hours live from Los Angeles. And oh, do we have a show for you guys. I'll tell you, I call it Freaky Freebie Friday sometimes because the prices come so far down what we're even used to seeing on Friday nights. This show may be the freakiest of them all, okay? And it is, after all, it is Friday the 13th, which I think is going to be a lucky day myself because this is the show where I'm giving stuff away. It is so good. We have amazing pieces, brand new, some clearance closeouts, some big museum pieces. I'll tell you, if you're a Paraiba lover, I realized I think I went all of last night without showing you a Paraiba. So I'm making up for it tonight. We have an incredible selection no matter what your price range is. Let me tell you, I'm only bringing out the best. And I have a great story for you, thanks to Deborah, who actually shared with me a story that she I think it's so good because we don't usually get to talk about Paraibas in retail. We'll share that with you in a little bit. We have a very, very special selection of Paraibas, and we have everything from the big 2 carat 13. I'm going to bring you a 1 carat exactly, and I'm going to bring you an under 1 carat so that we can get all of the bases covered when it comes to really, really amazing Paraibas today. And they're all like blowout prices. So if you've ever been in the market for a Paraiba, be sure and stay with us because this is the night to get one. And they're all so amazing. But it's not just about Paraibas. We've got fancy diamonds. Actually, I've got the most, if you're looking for large, because I think my beef with pink diamonds is that they never get big enough for me because, you know, even we have a carat 75 pink diamond, we have a 1 carat pink diamond. They're still not, you know, huge rings. So what is one to do? If you like big jewelry and you like pink diamonds and you want in on the rarity and the collectability, well, I have the answer tonight because believe it or not, this ring, that ring right there, that's mostly pink diamonds. So we'll give you a great way to get a lot of pink diamond weight at a superstar price tag. And then we also have a yellow with pinks on the sides, which is unbelievably priced. I have Tanzanite with Russian demantoid in a pendant, which we have not been able to have enough of Tanzanites in pendants. And then I have the most incredible value I've seen on Sleeping Beauty turquoise here. It is a night to just, I won't say shop, but I think it might be undeniable that you might be picking up the phone just where your hand can't control itself. You have to call us because it is that good when you see these values. So be at the ready, have your phone handy, get ready on these one-of-a-kinds because that's most of what I have. Just last night, I showed you like 300 pieces yesterday and every single piece but like 2 went out the door. So it's just an incredible, incredible time to shop. And that's because as we really get into these, you know, dog days of summer, we're really, really putting extra discounts. And even though Friday the 13th is not an official holiday, it's going to feel like a big old holiday sale here tonight. So if you have a request, remember it's our more limited audience, which is why we party and we call it Club TVON, which is why we got the disco ball there. So if there's anything we can show you, you know, it's like, you know, when the waitress comes around and says, what would you like to drink? Cocktails. I'm not serving cocktails, although my mom did suggest I take a shot of vodka before the show. I'm not sure why. She did say that today, not totally out of the blue, but yeah. I was like, well, thanks, Mom. So she's like, hey, and you know, she said, Tony, it was so cute. She goes, well, hey, it's Club TVON. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. You make a good point. So listen, it's a good thing I didn't bring any because there would have been several shots. So here's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to start off with an incredible, incredible piece that is almost like you're going to be feeling a little bit like, tripping maybe, because this stone is incredible. I mean, bottom line is maybe before I just like describe it with words, you need to see it, like the visual of this stone. And get ready, because like I'm saying, big discounts tonight. Take a look at this. This is wild. Okay, are we tripping now? Look at that stone. It's like kaleidoscope of colors, all natural sapphire. I thought that'd be a fun way to start the party. What do you think? Pretty cool, right? It's item number 3717, and a special thank you to everybody who's joining us. Oh, special shout out to Andrea in Colorado. She doesn't usually join me on any of my nighttime shows. She is like daytime only because she's like, I got a life, Lauren. She doesn't really say, she didn't say that. But she's like, you know what I'm going to do? And actually, speaking of alcohol, she was like, I'm going to pour myself a glass of wine. I'm going to kick back and watch TVON. And I was like, well, if that doesn't sound like a perfect Friday night, I don't know what does. So hi, Andrea. Thank you for watching. She usually is seriously only a weekend shopper. She's one of our weekend warriors, but glad to have you with us and everybody else. So glad you're here. And we've got a very special How did you know it was a sapphire, Tony? How did you know? It's like you've done this, but did I say it? I already said it? Oh, darn it. I thought I only said it was tripping. It's so cool. And I've never seen, when we've all seen some kind of bicolor sapphire, right? But usually it is more like a little splash of one color amidst a lot of another color. But this is almost as if it's painted, right? Like there's almost as if, you know, when you see those great cuts or like that beautiful, what am I trying to think of, where it's almost like you see one color after another and they're really just alternating all the way around and almost like they all meet in the middle, and it goes from like at 12 o'clock it's blue and then 1 o'clock it's green and then it goes to blue and green all the way around in a cushion cut. And how about this size? It is a 2 carat 12. So that is a really mighty fine size for a sapphire. So glad we have it. It's also unheated. Oh yeah. I mean, would it get crazier if it was heated? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, the point is, some miner looked at that and said, ooh, we don't want to touch that. And the lapidary was like, oh no, I'm not touching that. That's cool as it is. So it is a one only bicolor sapphire. It's got 32 points in diamonds. It is set in our bridge. So come on in and get ready. This is just an amazing, amazing piece. Look at that. It is 2 rows of diamonds and it's just all the way underneath it. You can see how stunning this is, the way it sits up a little higher. And I mean, I've never seen a stone have so many of the alternating colors. It's just so cool the way that's done. So it's a big size, it's unheated, it's giving you blues and greens together, which probably means, you know, lots of different chemical elements were just coming together here. And we got lucky enough that they decided to all kind of mix and give you a really beautiful and rare stone. And hallelujah, we're gonna give you a great price just to start off the night right and see who's out there and kind of dip our toes in the water with the crazy off the charts values I'm going to do today all night long, like all night. So just get ready. It's supposed to, well, and this is interesting. It's got a list price of $63.79 and then it goes to, you know, a much better price at $28.99. But I'm going to skip all that and we're just going to see if we've got somebody who's a collector that's here right now ready to go. Let me try it on. You can change the gold color. I actually am tempted. I'm almost seriously thinking yellow gold on this one because there is a little bit where the greens are. It's almost like a little bit of a golden green. So I almost think that maybe you might consider the yellow gold even as another option, maybe even a better option, dare I say, just because, you know, it just depends. I mean, it's going to look good either way. But then also something we have not talked about, the sparkle and snap to that stone. It's not $28.99. Let's see who's out there. Okay. I'm really, really seriously ready to get this one home right away, and I'm not waiting on it. So instead of $2,899, that's one of the coolest stones you will ever see. And you get the big size, and you get the unheated nature of it, and you get a great mounting with lots of gold and diamonds running underneath, and the sparkle and the snap from the stone. Look at this. Nobody's on the line yet, probably because it was $63 and it went to $28.99. Here's what I'll do instead. I'm going to make it $999. It's a 2 carat 12. So again, we'll just reverse this because when I saw it, I was like, wait a minute, I think it's a 212. 212, the 212, oh, it's the New York area code. One of the New York, they're like, I don't know who has more, if we have more in LA or if they have more, but either way, 212. And a major, major stone, and it's $999. Take a look at that. That's going to be gone, right? That is going to be gone in a hurry. And let me know if you want the yellow gold, the rose gold. We can do it for you, or leave it as is in the fabulous white gold. But it is $999. Let's give it 30 seconds. I think that'll all be all it needs. And then keep in mind, okay, Barbara, you ready? I've got her pink sapphire. I made it for her. So, you know, something special if you ever want to reach out and go, well, you know what? I really like this, or I like this idea, or you have something fresh and new that you want to share with us, or maybe it's just a piece you missed out on. You're going, can you make it again, or something like it? Well, we're happy to work on that. So here's what I'm going to do next. 3844 is on the way and at the ready. So let me know who's got this amazing bicolor. I'm telling you, that is like as cool as a gemstone gets. We call it Club TVON, but I got to tell you, that is your club every day. That is your party within a stone. I mean, gemstones can be so stuffy and so prim and so proper, right? Because they're special and they're rare and they're beautiful and they're really pricey usually. But this is where it's like, the sapphire is like, I'm coming to party and I'm ready to go. So let me know if you want the party of a sapphire. It is scintillating. It is natural. It is $9.99. It should be gone, but right now it's still here for you. So you holler at me if you like it. I'll save it for you. Okay. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. Hi, Barbara. Thank you so much for giving me the pleasure of creating something for you. I hope you like it. I really do. I really think that stone is one of those superstar best of the hot pinks, and it is 3844, and this is going to be a one of a kind. And what's interesting about this stone, it is large, but boy, does it ever, when I looked at this, because you just saw a 212. So should we compare what the 212 looks like in comparison? Because, you know, when I realized, I go, that looks a lot bigger than a 157. And yeah, it does. Because I think the pink looks bigger, but that's sometimes what sapphires do. You know, like a lot of gems, oftentimes the cutting. See, that's the 212 that I think is going out now. But look at how the 157 pink looks even larger, right? So it is a big face to the stone, which just gives you a lot of, you know, extra pink to love. And it's that super uber rare hot pink. And this is also going to be, oh, it's unheated too. I was kind of amazed, I was like looking down going, I wasn't expecting to see unheated on this one because yeah, the color normally, and this is why, to answer your question, Barbara, because I know she was saying, well, is a pink, are they all the same price per carat? And the answer is no. Usually it is. You still see like $9,000 a carat on wholesale for pinks. But remember, they can be light baby pinks like a pink diamond. They can be those kind of classic pinks like a Barbie pink. And then you've got here what is so ultra rare, especially given that it's unheated, it's that super hot pink. It's not purple, it's not red, it's just that hot, saturated pink. And to think that you're getting over a carat and a half and it's unheated, well, hello, that's a rarity. So it's also going to be 53 points in VS diamonds as well. So these are the stones that instead of just 9,000 a carat, you pay more like, you know, 17, 18,000 a carat. And I'm talking about wholesale. And I've got all kinds of people. I'm trying to make it out to Vegas I guess that's next week. Oh my gosh, trying to get my schedule. I have Fashion Week that I'm supposed to attend, which is Labor Day week. And I don't know how do you do that with 2 days? I don't know. I'm supposed to be in New York for a runway show on the 9th, and I'm going, oh, that's a work day. But I'm going to see what I can do. So anyway, point is, I think we're going to get some much long-awaited wholesale price updates because there hasn't been a gem trade show in a while, and Vegas is happening. It's not expected to be the big crowd that usually they get, but Vegas, that show that usually happens in June is happening this year at the end of August. And so, you know, better late than never. And we'll have some new, fresh, updated pricing for you. And I'll be there. So I'll let you guys know. But here's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to make this really, really affordable for you. It is, gosh, this is special. I'll blow it out right now. I know it's supposed to be like $58.99. Let's do better for you. And Barbara, if you like it, let me know. I want to try it on again for her. I've given her all the heads up. So she's kind of got a little, you know, up to date of the minute sort of private showcase. But take a look at this on. And again, it's going to be a minute till that fits all the way. But there you see it on the hand, just size-wise, and seeing that color and just true saturated pink. I'll blow it out. We'll make it $1,399 on a 157. I almost said like 3 carats because it just looks all day long like a major 3-carat stone in a sapphire. Which one do you have? The hot pink? All right, hot pink is gone. Tell me it's Barbara though, Jess, right? Is it Barbara? Is it? Okay, good. Because listen, I've had her miss out on more than one thing before, so I'm glad she got it. Thank you. I'm just going to show you this again because I thought that was gone. It's not. So this one's here at $9.99 for that cool bicolor. The pink is gone. And then we've got, we have incredible wheels. I have the best, I think it's the best turquoise value we've ever had. So I just want to remind you that's here, and you can change the gold color because I thought it was gone, but it turns out that was our pink sapphire collector. So here's what we're going to do next. I have a really special Alexandrite ring. It's also a one only. So let me show this to you. It's not even our own design, so this one's going to stay. Oh, I like this. We have just had such a great time. Yes, bicolor. Who got the bicolor? Leslie, thank you so much. Enjoy it. That is a crazy cool stone, Leslie. So I think, yep, the party will be delivered in a box. And yeah, be careful when you open that one up. It might like be one of those where like confetti explodes and glitter goes everywhere because that's a party stone. But this is a one of a kind, and it's item number 3505. Glad you're with us for the party. We bring it. 3505 is the item number here. This is 89 points in Alexandrite. Total though, so we are not strangers to seeing big Alexandrites, but in this case, you get a whole bunch of them together. Set in black rhodium, all-round brilliance, diamond cut stones, and then, yeah, let's throw in some diamonds on the sides. That's going to be 3 points, so it's not like a big deal in the diamonds, but it's an accent, and it gives you almost like a trillion shape to the way they're set, and then you have this all 14 karat gold. I'm checking. Yes, it is, because it really has a rich color to it. Different factories do different alloys sometimes. So sometimes, just to my trained eye, it looks a little bit richer than sometimes our 14 karat gold does. But look at that. I mean, it really does look like 18 karat, right? So this is a designer piece. It's yellow gold only. Now, they did incorporate some black rhodium as well, which you see as the shared prong setting for the round Alexandrite. So you get a little bit of that extra panache there. I think anything in black rhodium, I really, when I'm working on a line right now for outside of TVON, I got to tell you, I'm doing almost everything in black rhodium. Black rhodium's really hot right now, but it's also, it's like every single colored gem, not white diamonds necessarily, but color like this, you wouldn't necessarily expect blue-green Alexandrites and rhodium, but look at how amazing it looks. And I think that all these colored gems look so incredible in black rhodium. So it's something you'll hopefully see more of, but it's going to be a one only, and guess what we're going to do? It is so cool, and it's almost looks, I mean, it's got, you know, the round brilliants are forming this cushion cut shape overall. I'm going to make this so easy. It is not going to be $19.99 or even $9.99. I'm making this one very affordable. But again, one only. That's the issue here. So call me quickly. It's not even going to be $9 or $8 or $7 or $6 or $5.99 for Alexandrites. This is the most affordable way that we have ever had to own Alexandrites. So a fabulous way to go. A one only, again, is just going to be as is with the black rhodium and the yellow gold in concert together. And it's not even $550. I'll make it $549 right now. One caller, like everything else I got pretty much tonight, is going to be hold on and make sure your phone is like at the ready in hand. Let's try this one on for you as well and show you how beautiful this is. And I love it because, you know, being that Alexandrite's not a stone that's used to giving you sparkle, this one certainly has it, in the sense that those are all diamond cut rounds and multiple stones there together. So a stone that doesn't usually give you sparkle is certainly going to deliver on this one just because of the way they're all set and then put together and then the way they're individually cut. So $549, that will go. And you see how from different angles, each and every one lights up. They almost look from one angle like, oh, look, they're all different colors. But that's because you see they're set on a little bit of a slightly domed formation. So as they hit the light differently, they show up differently. So do you see how when I raise them up, like look at the bottom stones now look darker, right? And then you lift them up and they light up. How about the side stones? They looked darker until they faced up the light, and then all of a sudden they light up. So every stone is consistent, but this is a color changing gem. Not to mention it starts with blue greens and then you put it in incandescent light and they go red. So, you know, that's why these are actually really well matched, but look at how when the light catches them on the same plane, like you see here, you see how they all light up in that same beautiful magical way. So $549, let me know who's got it. We'll give that 30 seconds. And then we do have the most fabulous coral pendant. It's not the one you've seen before. We've never had this one. We only have 3. So yay, we've got 3 of something, but they're going to fly because it's also the most affordable item of the entire show. So we'll show those next. And if you're a Mediterranean coral fan, you might want to jump on the lines now because we're still getting you a big stone and an 8x10. And then I do have a Paraiba, a very, very nice Paraiba. So it's got a really great color blend to it. Big Paraibas are here. Again, I have a 162, I have a 1 carat, and I have a 43 pointer. So we've got the bases covered in fabulous Paraibas tonight as well, all at tremendous discounts. So looking forward to sharing that with you. Somebody's got to get that Alexandrite cluster, 89 points in total, and then the diamonds on the sides. Yellow gold only. Grab that if you love it. Certainly don't have, I've not had anything at $550 ever in Alexandrites. I mean, that's just, you know, tough to get. They even make Alexandrites. We don't show them, but there is such a thing as Alexandrites that are made in labs that can actually mimic color change, and they're man-made, and they're still pricey. So lovely to get something so affordable like that is, and that should be gone. Now, I did have something really special. Last night I brought you a really important value on a diamond. And it was an important diamond because it was a pink and it was GI certified. So get ready, there's another one because I know that one went quickly and a lot of people were disappointed. So I'm gonna show you the coral first as promised. How cute is this? Almost like a little, I don't know, kind of pop art 70s feel. I love this little daisy of gold, but then with the diamond right there centered, and that's gonna be a burnished diamond in the center. It's a good size. Only 3 to go around. So there's the disappointing part already, right? Only 3 because it's going to be super affordable. And this is still giving you Mediterranean coral. I love the shine. Boy, that's a lot of mirror finished gold in this almost clover shape or flower shape that you have. It's 2190. And we only have 3 and they're all just in identical in white gold. So that's what you're going to be doing, is not really choosing much of anything except how many do you need. If you wanted to, trust me, it'll be affordable. So if you wanted to get one and gift one, you could, because it's an 8x10 millimeter size in the Mediterranean precious coral. And this is not our own piece, by the way. Otherwise we would do a carat weight. We usually do in coral. We just could measure it because we didn't want to like take it out of the setting and put it on a scale and weigh it and then put it back in the setting. It's a designer piece. It's not our own. That's why we can't change the gold. It's why it's white only. And that's also why we don't have a carat weight. So we have a millimeter size for you, which is oftentimes how opaque stones are measured anyway. So just keep that in mind if you're wondering why sometimes we see the pieces we design are obviously made from scratch. So we have the benefit of weighing the stone first and then putting it in a mounting. So just, you know, that's what's up there. And did you get the Alexandrite? Okay, verifying on the Alexandrite, so that one may be gone. And then here we go with a really special 8x10. Now come on in. I'm going to show you a couple of different ways. I would say, unfortunately, this one, too small a bale for the diamonds by the yard. So this is going to be for, I know, bummer, aw, but this is going to be for any other chain you have, you know, your basic chains, your box chains, your snake chains, your roller link chains, all within reason, within about 3 millimeters or so. So all you have to do is decide how many. We only have 3. It's not even going to be $9.99 or half that at $4.99. Remembering, of course, that this is an organic stone, and it's been through a lot, especially in recent years where we're not getting the yield we used to. The consistency with the quality is not always there. So many times it's like you've got the, well, we don't call them miners, but the folks that are harvesting the material are not even, I mean, it's been a rough go, because the Mediterranean coral is obviously what we desire. It's the best out there, but it's been difficult with all the circumstances and changes in, you know, weather patterns and climates and things like that. It's really wreaked havoc on the way that this material is actually, well, sourced, but also derived, and what they actually get is very rarely high quality material any longer. So it's tougher and tougher and tougher. So if you've noticed some pretty serious elevations in price tags more recently in coral, that is precisely why. So in this case, we're not going to elevate the price. We're going to go backwards like we like to do. It's like we're taking you back in time, and that's the way we like it. And this is not even $499. So come on in. Take a look at this. We'll make it an easy one for you. Are you ready? I hope we have some callers that are ready to go here, because this is not going to last very long. I know that. It is not $499. Hold on. Let's get you a little bit better price. We've already got 2 callers thinking about it. And what a great gift idea, because again, the pricing, you're still buying. This is not sterling. This is still white gold. You are getting a precious, precious metal, and sterling is too. But then you've got that beautiful look. I want to measure it really quickly before we give you this crazy blowout price. And let me put it on the hand here, measure it, also show it to you on the neckline as well. But here's what it looks like from a distance. Just a great pop of color. I feel so much about turquoise like I do about coral, and vice versa, because they really do. They're stones that have very prominent, distinct colors, but they really go with other colors. So a little over a ½ an inch there. And we're going to blow it out. You know what I'll do? Isn't that cool with the sheen of the gold there? How you see that beautiful all mirror finish flower design, and then that burnished diamond. So the bale itself is solid, so you're not going to see the chain go through it. And we'll make it, you know what? You want one too? Oh, Christine, hold on. Don't sell it to him for $4.99, please. I'll tell you what I'll do. Guys, we only have 3. I will make this $199. We just had one go out at $4.99. They've got to be thrilled, because now they're not spending $500. They're spending $199. So, oh, Tony, you're right. I'm going to show that on the neckline here for you. Let me jog on over and hold that up to the neckline so you get kind of an idea of what that would look like on a skin tone, so you can kind of see what that's all about. But that's going to be $199 only. So do give us a call. Christine, just want one, right? Just one? Okay, Tiffany, are you getting one as well? No. Okay, something else? All right. Joyce, let me know 1 or 2. That's all we have left is 2. Dos. That's it. So final call. It likes to spin, doesn't it? It likes to spin and shine. All right, coming up, we've got, 2 left. So I'm going to leave you with those, because we obviously know those will go. So not a question of if, it's a question of how long will it take. So we'll give them a quick 30 seconds and see who wants the last of the 2 that I have in the 8x10 Mediterranean coral. Mediterranean, again, has that really special, distinct color. It's that high-end color where it's not light. I saw a beautiful, when did I have that? Wednesday or Thursday, I had a beautiful rose-cut coral, and it showed you all the nuanced different colors, and I loved seeing that. But this is going to be just that one pronounced, where it really is red and orange together. It's not really one way or the other. It's really the blend, and that's what really good coral should do, is you can't just look at it and go, oh, it's red, or oh, it's orange. It's like the longer you stare at it, the more you're going, oh, I can't decide. It's really special. So $199, certainly a fabulous price tag. And only, looks like we have one left. All right. Final call on the coral, white gold only, and a beautiful style. And I love that. It's very designer. I won't name names or the style of the name or the name of the style, but yeah, there's a very distinctive, that shape is very recognizable in that line in the high-end jewelry world. So just something to consider there if you follow the mega designers like I do. All right, coming up next, let's talk about what's on the way. I think we still got one there for you. If you'd like it, we've got a big wheel coming up right at the bottom of the hour. So that's only 6 minutes away. So definitely stick around. Now, there was a lot of disappointment last night when I brought a very special opportunity on a really important big diamond. And the reason it was so important was this. Okay, I'm going to keep one for myself, I think, because I love that piece. All right, so let me tell you a little bit about this, because I would really love if you're ready to go on the phone lines, because this is not going to last that long. I have a very, very special pink, but that's not all of it. It's a pink, but it's listed as a purple pink. We had quite the value. It was about 24 hours ago, I brought you a mega value on something it was actually remember it was that cushion cut. This one's bigger. What we were so excited about was the GIA cert that comes with it, telling you that it's not just pink, but it's a purple pink, which is an important distinction to make, because when you have natural fancy diamonds, of course, a purple diamond in its natural form would be considered more rare than even the pinks, right? We know that. But then when you have a stone that actually GIA, and people go, what's the big deal with GIA? They're so strict. A lot of certs, when it comes to diamonds, don't really mean much besides GIA, whether it's white diamonds, fancy colored diamonds, because the GIA has the strict standards. They're the ones who are giving out gemology degrees, if you will, like degrees. It's not like a 4-year anniversary or four-year anniversary, a 4-year university. It's more like, it's almost like a trade school. I mean, a gemologist is something that, doesn't take, all that many years, but I got to tell you, this is what they do. This is what gemologists are really bred to do. And then certainly, travel the world and consult with miners and things like this and do testing and gem ID and appraisals and things like that. But GIA is trained to be the absolute most strict. So my point being, when you open the cert up, and it doesn't label it as a pink, it doesn't label it as a light pink or a faint pink. These are oftentimes words that you see on certs right here and probably other places as well when it comes to pink diamonds. Sometimes you'll see that word very light or faint pink, and that's okay. Usually they are. These are not stones that are gonna be like really bright and vibrant, but this stone is a purple pink. So big deal if you were one of the many who missed out on a stone last night that I did a number on the pricing. We're gonna do it again. This one you've never seen before. This isn't something that we're discounting because it's been here a million years. I'm discounting it because last night I had something similar that a lot of you missed out on. And this happens to have that same distinction. And I think that's now number 2 of all the certs I've ever seen that have labeled something as a purple pink. And now we see why. Look at that amazing color it has. I think we're seeing right now why GIA, strictest out there, yes. Did you say what? Oh, the 212? It is sold, right, Christine? Yeah, that one did sell, Tiffany. I'm sorry. Yeah, everything is sold from the night so far. So, so keep that in mind. Just call in quickly. Like I was saying earlier, it's going to be helpful in getting the P, especially this one. It's going to be very helpful. 3830 is the ad number here. This is, and yes, Jess. She got which one? Oh, good. And that was Barbara? Carla. You had Barbara before, Carla now. Carla, welcome to the show. Congratulations on your new Alexandrite ring. Enjoy that, please. And thank you for shopping with us. We got another new register right over here placing an order as we speak. So already, welcome to the new, welcome to the veterans. Here's what we're going to do on this one. It is a 14 point, which is a big deal size in a pink, but this is, again, a purplish. Now, technically, Tony, they call it purplish, which almost doesn't even sound like a word, but that's what they call it. Let's show you the cert before, I don't want you to leave you in suspense because this is really important. So look up here. This one doesn't have all the clarity. When it's a stone that's not a gigantic size, it's not a 1 carat or a 2 carat, you don't need to get into a lot of clarity characteristics. So here, take a look. What they do tell you is the report number, the paramodified brilliant, and then the actual millimeter size from the height and the width, and then the depth of the stone, and then it says 14 points. This is the most important. Fancy, purplish, pink, natural, and even color distribution. And then a little blurb about the GIA color diamond scale, and then the seal from the GIA. How about we send this to you for free with the ring? And the ring is just about free. So this is going to be a good deal all the way around. The diamond weight on it is 56 points, double halo, classic. So we've set it in two-tone gold, which I would recommend remaining that way. It is going to be the white gold for the body of the ring and then the rose gold just for the setting of the pink diamond to just kind of let the gold disappear and let the diamond do the talking. And it is, again, labeled by GIA, who is the strictest in the world. I mean, even yesterday, I know we all saw a 1 carat blue diamond go out the door, right? We all saw that. And boy, did I had a lot of people contacting me today It wasn't about requests. It wasn't about pieces like, oh my gosh, I've received this, and it was all about the blue diamond last night that has found a home. And even that cert was, you know, a blue-green. I mean, it said blue-green. There was no green element to it, but it was talking about, I mean, they're very specific. And they're very much, again, really, really, really evaluating on levels that the naked eye can't even see. So I think here we're getting a real good dose of the purple pink here. And we are going to bring you a value. And this one's even larger than the one I had last night. And the diamond weight is tremendous. And here's what we'll do to make it easy for one caller. These are flying, do not wait. And the fact that it has a cert, usually the pink diamonds usually have to be a 1 carat plus or a really big half carat or 1 carat to have the cert to go with it. But this was an important color. So important that, you know, this one is, you know, given the saturation is so strong, it's almost as important as if you had a much bigger stone as well, because the color is overwhelming. Because think about it this way. You could get a 30-point stone, which is tremendous. You could get a 30-pointer or a 50-pointer, but those are going to have a lighter color, generally speaking, right? We've seen them on the show here, where you see stones that are 30 points, 31 points, 50 points, 52 points, and they're just lighter in saturation. So it's kind of a give-take, and when you're actually evaluating overall the rarity of a stone, in the case of a fancy diamond, you're looking for, again, size and color. And quite frankly, I tell you this all the time on colored gems, the color is most important. The color is the priority. Same goes with fancy colored diamonds. The color is the priority. So that's really what's crucial. Remember that, because that's always going to take precedence. It may not be your personal preference, and that's okay. Some people are just all about the size. Give me the biggest stone I can get, and that's fine too. But if you really are looking at it from the perspective of how folks in the trade actually value stones, color's first. Always. Color is first. So let's take a look at this, because you're going to like it. You're going to like it. And it's not going to be, oh my gosh, this is where it's crazy. I have the lowest price set at $65.99. Let's try to do something really quickly and easily with this one. It is a one only. And again, the cert comes to you with the ring for free. And it's not a cert, it's a GIA cert. So it's really hugely important. Here's the finishing on the inside as well. Let me show it to you on. That color is striking. And that's the beauty of it. You don't have to squint to see the pink. When it's more saturated, you're still going to see that bright pink, but you see it plain as day. This is so oftentimes that's not the case with a pink diamond. You have to really search, and you really have to look, and maybe you're squinting to see the pink. Not the case here. We're going to blow it out. You ready for one of our important stones here? This is actually, I think, the third most important pink we now have in our collection, given that it's got that color and the cert. The only thing that would make it more important is obviously we got some, I got a carat 75 and a carat. So those are important as well. But I'll tell you what, those are like $100,000 plus. This is not even 65, 55, 45, or 35. This is like the ultimate collector's stone, but at an incredible, incredible value. And if you are, I will warn you now, if you're one of those that evaluates the quality on my price, please don't do that here. Don't do that. Don't do that, because my price is not going to reflect the quality. And what I mean is that my price is too low. It's just too low. We want to blow it out. We want to make sure that we stick to what is the tradition on Friday nights, really special sale event prices, even if it's just an ordinary Friday. And this is how we make it not ordinary. And I won't even do 35 or 25. This is probably the greatest value I have in fancy diamonds left. Blow it out right now. I'll do it for $1,999. And that's it. $19.99, and the color saturation is the best I have in the pink category. True story, the 175 is not labeled as a purple pink. The 1 carat is not labeled as a purple pink. This is, and that's incredibly important when it comes to the color story. So that is one only. We give it 60 seconds, and then I do have a new cornflower blue. Yep, cornflower blue alert. We got one. I've got a pink morganite with pink diamonds. Well, that's pretty. I've got an Alexandrite, another one if you want a single stone. We have an Aqua pendant that's stunning and a markdown. You've seen it, but we marked it down. And Paraibas galore. Oh, and I have a really, really affordable, super cool, what looks like a yellow diamond, but without the price tag, in a necklace. So I'll talk about that. But let's get to that wheel after this pink diamond. We're still waiting to see who's got this one, but somebody will. And we don't want you to wait too long. Purplish pink on the cert. 14 points, which is a significant size when it comes to fancy diamonds. And I can't say enough about it. You will love that. You will love that. And you know what? It's great. The size is not, it's not so overwhelming. I'm talking about the ring overall, where you can't wear it every day. And don't be afraid. I've talked to so many customers that are collectors here, and they'll oftentimes say, well, I just keep mine in a vault. Remember, diamonds are tough. Hardest natural substance on earth. you know, tough as nails, so they can handle daily wear. It's not like, oh, I wear it one time and it's depreciated in value. It's not a car that you're driving off the lot that just depreciated 30 grand because you drove it 1 mile. It's not that. It's not that. It's a stone that actually is increasing in value quite rapidly and will continue to do so. So they're also great pieces for just, you know, collectors, and this is why our collectors come here. So let me know who's got this one. It looks like it's going, and then we have Paraiba. I do want to get to this wheel because it's incredibly affordable, and we have some really prized pieces on this wheel for you tonight. So we'll show that to you. We've got a couple of pieces here that are going to give you a nice array of options when it comes to even some brand new pieces. So the pink is gone. Congratulations. Let me know when you know who got that, and enjoy it. Now let's show you a quick wheel. What am I going to start with? Because I always like to show, oh, I know what I'm going to do. It's got to be this one, the opal. And by the way, Tiffany, you had a caller who missed out on the blue-green, didn't you? I have a stone kind of similar. It's more green, but I do have a green sapphire coming up on this wheel. So whoever that was, if you were a little disappointed, boy, now I would normally put, yeah. It was Ave. Oh goodness. So Ave, it's not the same exact bicolor, but it's a green sapphire, which is really on that up and up rarity. So, but bear with us. And if you know what, I'll remember, obviously I remember most everything. So when it comes to customers and all that, so I'll remember if I see another bicolor like that, Ave, I'll be sure and let you know and give you a heads up. Okay, that sounds like a plan, because if she really wants the blue-green, that's not going to work tonight. We have that green, but it's pretty solid green. So tell you what, the next time I see a really pretty blue-green, I'll give her a heads up. So how's that sound? And then we also have this really beautiful, look at this. It's such a beautiful Paraiba. This will be that's a cool ring. And wait till you see how you can play with it and have some fun with it. But the opal in the middle, I was going to say normally I would put a black background, but since we have a whole bunch of rings coming up, I don't want to get the cloth down there. But I got to tell you, that's a really strong opal even without the background. And normally to see the colors come through, you got to see it with the black background. Now there's a cornflower blue sapphire. And then I have, oh look, we have pink diamonds in a band. So if you want to go really wearable with your pink diamonds, that's a good way to go. Like, you know, we just had the solitaire style with one big stone and then the double halo. This is where you get something, you know, really wearable or even stackable, you know, if you wanted to stack this, because there's a slight crisscross shape to it, but you know what? You can still stack it because of that, almost like a wonder ring. When the most narrow point is in the middle like this is, it'd be great to stack. And then I also have this really amazing, look at that, there's the green sapphire. So if she does want to collect one that's straight up green, they're rare too. So that's going to be a really good way to go. And then I'll tell you what, I've got a really special ruby flower ring. We are going to need more room, aren't we? Sure enough. There's the Burma. That's a diamond cut Burma round, and it's in the flower ring. That flower ring has a lot of diamonds. And then this one's new. This one is really special, and lately it's been tough to keep anything in the yellow sapphire family in. I've got a new one for you. And this also has a bit of that feel, almost like the Paraiba does in the background there, where you can almost mix and match it with other things if you wish. Let me just switch these around because that one's a little taller and this one's a little bit, just a really cool shape. That's actually a pear shape, but it almost, the way the diamonds are wrapping around it almost looks like an obelisk or a kite cut. So really special pieces here. Here's the blue. That's a cornflower blue, sapphire, almost a little lavender coming in the hot lights of TV. It almost looks a little lavender, but in person, straight up blue. And then we've got the green. So we're doing like all corundum around the horn here. As far as the yellow, and then the blue, and then the green, and then the ruby, that's all the same family of gems. So around the sweep here. And then we've got the opal out of Lightning Ridge, Australia, the pink diamond crisscross band, which is rose and white. We've got this amazing, clean, bright Paraiba that you could have a lot of fun with, stacking and the like. And you know what we're gonna do? Ooh, this is gonna be good. So call me early, please, because this is going to be wild. I see a lot of great jewelry up there. And listen, everything so far that I have put up is gone. So this is where you want to be on the phone lines, because if this wheel acts anything like everything has been for the last 37 minutes, well, it's going to be a wild ride. So come on in on the early side, because we don't want you to miss out just on account of being a little bit late. We want you here and ready to go and enjoying this amazing, amazing assortment that we have that are one of a kinds. Again, that yellow sapphire, super vibrant. It's a really, really bright stone, which is sometimes where sapphires, like the pink we showed you earlier, like the blue-green, they can be all these different levels of saturation within them. So you don't always get that really saturated bright stone. They can be pastel and a little more muted. This one is awfully bright. So is the blue. So is the green. So is the ruby, which is still corundum. So let me know what your favorite is, because they're going to be flying. And the yellow sapphire is new, and all the diamonds. Think about it. It stacks in much the same way a Wonder Ring would. So if you have Wonder Rings, it'll nestle up with that one, or you can do all kinds of fun things. So a couple of these rings here, in case of the Paraiba and the yellow sapphire, they're not even just necessarily like standalone, wear them by themselves. They could be put together with other things as well. So that's for you to decide. But they're not going to be $9.99. That's normally where we end up. After a lot of reductions and a lot of reducing and a lot of dropping and a lot of it ends up at $9.99. And how fair would that be? But obviously doing some special things and getting busy on the phone lines, and we have 7 one-of-a-kinds, and they will be gone. So again, call me early. We don't want you to miss out, because speed is really, really, really important in this shopping experience we call TVON, because there are just limited items here. I wish I had an abundance of pieces, but we do not. So here's your chance right now. Take a look at this wheel. Pick your favorite, because they're going even lower than $999. And I mean, like, significantly. So come on in, and I don't know about you, but I'm looking at that going, okay, mind blown, because can we just look at the front and center right there? That's a pink diamond ring. It's like having 2 bands in one. Those are all pink diamonds that go up and over the top there of the white gold that's mirror finished, and that's rose and white as it is. 30 points in your natural fancy round pink diamonds there, set into the rose gold band that crisscrosses over, then the yellow sapphire, then the blue sapphire, then the green sapphire, then the ruby, then the Paraiba. I mean, that's a wheel of rarity, and I've got nobody in. Hold on. Which one? Cornflower. The cornflower is unheated as well. It's 2614. That one is a 70-point oval. Let me try it on. 65 points in diamonds to go with it. And look at how bright it is. Now that you see it, woohoo, facing up to the light, it just goes, hello. It goes, buy me, buy me. It's so pretty. It's such a stunning, stunning, stunning bright color, and that is the cornflower, the true, honest-to-goodness cornflower. It's also unheated and treated, and there's what it looks like on the hand. Watch this. So $9.99 is not going to do it. We're going to get a lot of people on the phone lines is my hope here. We're going to save you a lot of money. Now, if you're waiting on hold, bear with us. We'll be right with you. We're just going to make this easy for you. It is not going to be, watch this, not even $899. It is not going to be $888. Which one do you like? You got it. That opal is fantastic. That's a one only as always. That's going to be item number 3180. That's a one only. Now notice, Christine, it's in the two-tone, rose and white. That first row of the diamonds are also in rose gold in addition to the prongs for the opal. And here's what it looks like on. So that'll be our 32-point opal, 48 points in diamonds. Which one for you, Jess? Blue sapphire. There's already a couple people talking about that blue sapphire, which is item number 2614. Here's what we're going to do. Get them all out of here. Not even $888. I told you we do some crazy things on a Friday evening. This is why you're here. You have got extra savings, and we have a special, special night to remember, and it's not even $888 or $849 or $839 or $829 or even going to be, watch this, not even $800. We're going to blow them out right now. Make them $799 per ring. Anything you want, and think of what you have. There's no offense to the quartz, but there's not an amethyst or a citrine or a peridot in sight. Those are the typically, you might see for a price like that. These are exotics, every single one of them. So the opal is already gone. Congratulations on the opal. Blue sapphire, it's the cornflower. That's verifying. I can move that green sapphire up to the middle here as well, so you can see what that looks like. What do you think? That's a rarity. Yes. Try on the blue sapphire again. That's not Angela, is it? Okay. I was just wondering. I want to show you the blue sapphire one more time. I think it might be gone. Hold on. This is the blue sapphire. So here's our blue sapphire. It's unheated, untreated. 2614 is the number. Now, this does not only have the bright glow of a cornflower blue. It is unheated. It's a 70-pointer, so just about 3/4 of a carat. But listen to this diamond weight. 65 points in VS diamonds to go along with it. 65 points. So you're getting a major cornflower. That color is whatever, look at the light it sheds. Look at that. Look what it does. It's not, it's just glowing. There's just a vibrance to that. And that is $799 with the 65 points in the V. We got to get that Reax cam, phone bank cam. Got it. All right, final call, 60 seconds. Let's move. We've got pink and white. The pink and white band is beautiful. And again, you could actually, we have a couple of those. You could get a couple and stack them or use them as ring guards, like I was saying, because it narrows where the crisscross happens in the middle. We have this amazing Paraiba that is clean. It is clean, it is bright, and it's got the one flush edge, one straight edge, so you could put that as a band and then have this extension of the Paraiba. So think outside the box here, but almost like as a stack ring would. And then guys, these are all sapphires that are truly beautiful and unheated. The actually, I don't have the yellow sapphire is unheated, but the green is labeled as unheated. The blue is as well. The ruby is stunning, out of Burma with a flower design. That ruby ring has 82 points in diamonds. So I think we've got the blue sapphire home, I do believe. We are waiting to hear which one you love or questions, because I realize for our new shoppers who are probably going, but I don't see any information. So what gives? This is where, again, we are giving you the extra discount by showing you a lot of one-of-a-kinds at one time. So the beauty of it is we get to save you the money, save you all this extra money by showing them at one time as opposed to one by one by one by one, which, let's face it, would take an hour of our airtime. And we've got the markdown for you, so you get to save the money, and then we get to give you the discount, and everybody's happy. But again, all that you have to do is call to get the info, because I can't have the graphics up on 7 pieces all at once. So that's where your calls are really important, because that's the step into getting all of the carat weights and the diamond weights and seeing it on the hand and letting us know which one you like, and then we give you almost like a little mini presentation just for you. So $7.99, one last look. It'll give us 60 seconds here, and then we're done with that wheel. And only 2 wheels here tonight. So yes. 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 We have necklaces like this, Patricia. If she's talking about, is she talking about the curb link or the collar? Both. Both. Just give me, well, listen, Patricia, you contact me. No, I'm just, they're gifts, so I shouldn't be reselling gifts that we're getting. But we do have some similar pieces. I don't know if you've seen them, Patricia. We don't have a curved necklace yet. That's something we're trying to work on to bring you affordability. But we do have collars. We definitely have diamond collars. So Patricia, let me know if you'd like to see our diamond collars. We have some round brilliant diamond collars that are, let's see, one is 7 carats and one is, depends on your length you choose, but one is about 4. So those are options. So Patricia, let me know if you'd like to see those. Let me go ahead and move along here. Let me know on the, oh, the cornflower's gone, right? Yeah, cornflower, I think Jess got right. That's a beauty, isn't it? I love that stone. So enjoy it, unheated blue. And then we've got the yellow. This is the yellow sapphire. That's new. It's a really great saturation. And then the green, unheated green, such a rare color to find in the sapphire family. The ruby's got a lot of diamonds. Sure does. Oh, I should tell you about this, guys. 9 o'clock tonight. That's 9 o'clock Pacific. That's midnight Eastern. We're going to be showing you, and this has become something that is almost like world famous here at this point. I have a very, very, very special Tanzanite blowout wheel, and we're going to show you 5 selections, all different cuts, beautiful mountings, and they're all discounted. So I'm really excited. If you're, I know I do have tonight, I've got some really big Tanzanites. I know in particular I have a 11 karat 47 that's really very special with pink diamonds. There's a big markdown on this. I showed it to you. I premiered it just about a week ago or so, I think, and it's got the big pear-shaped pink diamonds in the corners, and it's a trillion. We have that marked down, but this is going to be the wheel that we'll have coming up, not this next hour, but the next hour after that is going to be all about 2 carats. So those really good, like everyday wearable type of sizes and pieces for you. So stick around. And then we've got, okay, maybe we just show you the turquoise coming up at, I'm going to tell you what, we'll do that in 13 minutes, top of this next hour. Turquoise, Sleeping Beauty at an affordable price that I'm going to tell you right now, I have not seen us do. So looking forward to that. And I've got to show you this because if we're in the mood for mega blowouts on important pieces, and how about we throw in that brand new element where you're going to see something you've never seen. Let's take a last look at the wheel real quick. Just make sure we have every question covered there, and then we're going to come back in to our up close. And I do want to show you this ruby up close and personal, because when you do get 82 points in diamonds with a ruby, and the ruby happens to be around, that's $14.92. Is that when Columbus sailed the ocean blue? I'm not sure, but it's been a while. Is that how it goes? $14.92, 16, 17, I don't know. Oh boy. Oh boy, got to brush up on my history. But this is $14.92 is the item number. Luckily, I'm talking item numbers and not dates of history, right? 33 points in the round, private collection Burma, and then all that diamond weight is 82 points. That's part of our 7. I had that moment where I'm like, oh my gosh, the words coming out of my mouth don't match what my brain is believing here. Because $7.99 is not it's not an appropriate price tag for that ring. So if you would like the wraparound floral design, give us a call. I'm about to show you something brand new that is about as luxury as it gets. But before you go, uh-oh, bring out the big price tag. Oh, no, it's not like that. So this is very exciting. It's brand new today. It's item number 3796. And guys, I have the craziest values. You've got to stay with us. I haven't even told you about everything that I have planned for the show, but there are some crazy values coming up. But I have to show you this. This is serious, serious business here. Let's see if I can be serious for it. I don't think I can. I adore a good emerald, but that's the trick. It's got to be a good emerald. And so many emeralds are just foggy and hazy and dingy and dirty, and that's what they're supposed to be. I have got one of these hand-selected Colombian stones that is just unbelievable. And the item number is 3796, and it's a big size considering that this is emerald, so they always are going to look bigger than they weigh by double, double. So that's an easy calculation to make, given that this is a 70-point stone. But obviously, it looks bigger than that, and it looks more like a carat and a half, which is, carat 40 would be double. And again, that's kind of just an approximation there, you figure. But look at this stone, a perfect square in an emerald cut. It is also going to have, this is why it's just so luxury, those are yellow diamonds set beside it, 3 on each side, burnished in, and they're gorgeous rounds. And you know what they are? They're also a really high quality, because if they weren't, if that was a typical yellow diamond color, they would actually more blend in and be muted with the gold. The gold is yellow gold. So you would expect them to just match up or be kind of like on the same level. We had to go, I wanted them to really, really stand out. So we had to even upgrade the quality of those yellow diamonds individually to make sure that they really stand out, even if you choose the yellow, because the yellow gold's a very popular choice with emeralds. So it's a 70-pointer at 3796. Now the yellow diamond weight is going to be, there are VS stones and there's 10 points. So consider there are only 6 of them, so they're great sizes. But you're also getting this beautiful finishing. Now you don't need to leave it in the yellow. So I would just try to imagine this for a moment in the white gold. That would be an entirely different look, and I think it'd be really striking as well. It would just be different. So this is really, I always love a good emerald, especially when it's got that saturated glow and color. I love it in a yellow gold mounting, but you can choose here. There's the inside finishing, so all finished, but just the one little access point you have to your stone. And I gotta say right now, this is one of those values that I think we can really, really wow you. Not just with the quality, not just with the stone, but the wow factor is the value here, because nobody would be shocked with the price tag. Just if I'm just like reading off a bag here and not going out on a limb and making up my own price for a Friday night, we've been looking at $55.99, and everyone would go, yeah, that's right. Beautiful big stone, great color, great clarity. This is where, again, other emeralds fall. This is where other emeralds fail. And I wish I could just put one up side by side like a normal emerald, but guess what? We don't have those. We don't bring them in. We don't look at them. We don't set them in jewelry. So in this case, you have to compare it to what you've already seen here at TVON. And if you've seen our emeralds, you already know. They're just top notch, and yet you could put any of our other emeralds next to this one, and this one's going to be the wow. This one is going to be that wow, because it's just that strong a color, and that square, perfect square emerald cut. Think of the rough they wasted to get that square cutting, but it really makes it so beautiful and divine. And it's not $55.99, and it's not, I'll just wow you here. We need one caller, and you can change the gold. You could even do rose gold. I probably would, I normally, and here I'll just tell you for future reference, I normally like emeralds in rose gold, not love, but like them. I think it kind of depends on the color. I like them in rose gold, but given that you've got yellow diamonds, I would steer clear of the rose on this particular design, because the yellow diamonds I don't think are gonna look their best in the rose. So I would say white or yellow. That's the way I would go here. But it's not 55. Call me, call me, call me, call me. You heard about freebie Friday pricing. Again, I gotta be careful how fast I say that. But it is Freaky Freebie Friday. And it's Friday the 13th on top of that. So things are getting a little extra freaky. So not even 55. I'm gonna blow it out. And what I love about this particular style is that it's really wearable. It's not that style that's like, oh my gosh, it's the big platform and it's the big double halo and I can't wear it every day. I actually think the quality is so there, but I think the band style of it, that almost like mini dome style, makes it really cash and wearable, but then you're still looking at a really superior quality emerald and really, really important yellow diamonds. And it's not 5,000. Call me, take a look. We need to know if you love it, because what's really dangerous here is waiting. Here's what we'll do. 5, 4, 3. 3, 2. It's like I'm doing a rocket ship countdown. Blast off. Here's what we're going to do. It will. It's like it's got a jetpack and it's going to blast off right here in front of us because it's not even $19.99. I'm going to try to see if we can get, I know it's been a while since we've seen big Colombian emeralds on the show. The last time I had one was yesterday. I didn't even show it because it was like $28,000. So I'm going to blow this out right now. And you tell me if you want to get yellow diamonds. Look at how they are set flush. That's what we call burnishing. Set flush into the band itself. A bright color. I thought that'd be gone in $19.99. Listen, it's still here. I'm going to make this a 30-second deal. And let me make you this guarantee. This will be gone in 30 seconds. I have faith. And if we have anybody who's thinking about it, you want to call now because I think a lot of people are going to be after this ring. White gold, yellow gold, rose gold, you decide. But it is not going to be even $1,999. We're going to make this really, really simple here for you tonight. I'm going to absolutely wow you, and it's for one caller, and I'm going to make this easy. I'll do it for $999 for an emerald that looks like that. One of the absolute perfect. And when, again, you don't expect, these are not supposed to look like glass. If it looks like green-colored glass, it's probably made in a lab. They're not supposed to look like that. You are supposed to have this ethereal type of mystery kind of glow. You're supposed to have this really beautiful, beautiful haunting glow. That's what it has. And you've got $999 as your price tag. Oh boy, Tony, you got the clock running and everything. My guarantee may not actually, well, listen, there's a delay, right? Everyone's watching on satellite tonight, so it's a delay. But let me know if you'd like it for $9.99. We have the top of the hour rolling up real quick on us. We've got a very special turquoise coming up for the top of the hour, and then wait till you see. Remember how I said there would be something in pink diamonds that's the largest ring we have in pink diamonds, but without being the largest pink diamond? That's what we're going to do. Okay. That's here. That's here, $9.99, $999. I got to keep saying it so I believe it. And I'm the one who said it. But that is your value on an emerald. And I know it's been a while. We don't see emerald. You know, we see a lot of great Tanzanites and Paraibas every day. We'll see fancy colored diamonds every day. But we don't see a lot of emeralds. It speaks to not only the rarity of the stones, but more or less the quality of what we insist upon. I'm just not going to bring you a regular emerald. And that's why I can't even show you a side-by-side comparison of, hey, this is what they normally look like, and here's what ours looks like. Can't even do that because we just don't mess around with anything but the very, very best. So enjoy it if you get it. Let me try it on for you as well. It's just a great, easy-to-wear ring. But that doesn't mean it's like a not valuable piece, right? Think of what you have here. Gorgeous Colombian emerald that's glowing, so it's got great clarity. And those are yellow diamonds set on the sides. And it's here if you want it. Is that going to be, okay, so ever since, let's see, we have a few pieces from the wheel. I've got the green sapphire, the yellow sapphire, and now I have the emerald. Take advantage of that if you like it. That is a very, very special stone. Look at the glow as that, you can tell where it's actually hitting our light, right? Where it's actually now directly into the camera lens. You can tell right there. And that's when it just lights up every single side of it, every angle of it, the whole stone. Sometimes with emeralds, even with really high-end stones, you'll just get one little fleck of color, one little portion of glow, like one side or one corner will light up. That's just not what's happening here. It's the entire stone that is lighting up from within, and it's all the way through. And no matter if you're looking at it from a distance away like we just did or up close and personal like you are now, you see that amazing glow that it has. So $9.99. All right, coming up next, we're ready to move. We got a lot to show you tonight, so this may be gone, may not be gone, so you got to call us. So it's a good time to celebrate the best of the best of the best of emeralds, and you just don't normally see them for under $1,000, and that ring is. And you can change the gold, so if you're not digging or feeling like the yellow gold with the yellow diamonds, go with the white. It'll be beautiful as well. It'll just be a different look, so it'll kind of change the look entirely, which is fine because that's beautiful as well. So totally up to you there, but a really special piece and a very, very important value at $999. So take your choice there on the gold color, and we'll size it for you and ship it to you for free, as we always like to do. And we have 2 minutes, so it means I got time for one more item before our top of the hour gets here. So thank you. So I do want to mention we do have one Sapphirite bangle because I know Sapphirites have been wild of late. I brought you a couple really superstar rings. I want to show you this beautiful morganite. It's the pink morganite, and it's that really, really pretty. Oh, it's a big stone too. It's a 374. So 3677. We got time for one more one of a kind before. Oh yeah, that. Oh my gosh, now wait a minute. We made this for somebody. We had something similar and somebody missed out and now, oh my goodness, I just hope they're with us. 3677, let's zoom back. It's a 374 towering, pear-shaped, private collection. This is not regular morganite. Regular morganite, think of the salmon that you would eat for a good, high protein, great, yeah. Did I just hear? I know, doesn't that sound good? Doesn't that? Oh man. Yeah, with some, I always like spinach with my salmon. Spinach, a little blanched spinach with some lemon and a good charbroiled salmon. Oh, love it. Anyway, that's normally the color of a morganite. So this is a little different. And to stay with the food references, I want to talk like, let's go a little more naughty than really, you know, protein, antioxidant rich salmon. Omega-3 salmon. Let's go to the fair and let's go have like the biggest cotton candy we can find because that's what this color is. That's what this is, that hottest pink color. I mean, at first glance, a lot of people might go, that's a sapphire. It's a diamond pink, but it's really saturated. It's really bold. Any pink morganite, that's actually the tougher color to get, like super, super rare. And you have pink diamonds that are also oh so Tony, I didn't know you were such a salmon fan. Me too. I like all fish. I do. I love fish. Anyway, take a look at the pink diamonds because they're saturated as well. We must be hungry. We must be. What else is new? 3677. And 10 points of the fancy pinks that are more almost like, they're really looking like that purple pink we had earlier in the solitaire. Anyway, we have one and the top of the hour is already here. So all that talk of dinner time. And now we're talking about let's feast on a really important value because we have one only. It's in the rose gold only. So no decisions to make with the exception of what size would you like? What size would you like? It's rose gold only. That's the color you want it in. Look at the intensity of the tip of that stone to the base of the stone. Look at how amazing. I'll try it on, then we're gonna blow it out. Wasn't it $28.99 when I last had something similar? We had a lot of people miss out at that value. Here's what I'm gonna do instead of $28.99, and welcome to the show. If you're just tuning in, oh, wait till you see what we have for our big top of the hour special. And so much more. And we've got pink diamonds coming your way. Big pink diamonds, but a lot of them. So a big ring. And we got so much more. But look at this private collection. Stunner. It is pink, not peach. It is not orange. It is not peach. It is not blush even, which I love. All those colors are pretty and I love them. And I think we all do. But this is a true gorgeous, like think cotton candy, bubble gum pink. And it's 10 points of the pinky purple diamonds on the sides. And it's not 2,000, even 2,000 straight up. It's not even. And we're going to blow it out. We have one only. Blow it out for $1,299. I got the top of the hour here. We got to roll. So $12.99 on a one only, fabulous. And the only one I have right now in the pink morganite, like the true pinky, and look at how intense it gets, especially towards the base and the tip of the stone. That's what pear shapes do. It's why a lot of times you'll hear me tout a pear shape for a blue wing. If you really want to see the saturation level, go with a pear shape because they really, the cut itself just naturally brings you that real, it shows that saturation intensity, especially towards the top of the stone. All right, we'll talk top of the hour. This one is verifying, so we'll see who's got it. Congratulations. I think Christine may have it. Let's talk about top of the hour because I've been promising you a very important record-setting value on a turquoise, and not just any, but the Sleeping Beauty's best. And what I'm about to show you is not even normal Sleeping Beauty like we usually have, and we bring you such amazing stones. So are you ready for this? Oh yeah, are you ready for this? Who's got the pink morganite with the pink diamonds? Nobody's got it. Okay. Not yet. It's still here for somebody. It's still available for one caller. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Those never stick around. And again, we have a super limited audience on Friday. And yet, despite that, almost everything I've shown you for the last 62 minutes is long gone. And it's going to continue that way because we got a lot of special one-of-a-kinds. But with that, the very, very important discounts that are on the way, like this Sleeping Beauty to start our big top of the hour, you got to stay with us. Okay, I've previewed, just kind of mentioned a few things that are coming up. Wait till you see what's coming up in this show. Big Tanzanite demantoids in a pendant, big yellow diamond with pink diamonds on the sides. I mean, I've got a big pink diamond ring. If I told you this ring was pink diamonds, you'd go, no, it's not. There's no way. Look at the size of this ring. Can you imagine? Pink diamonds. Look at the size of that ring. That's coming up and shortly. So first, before we get to any of that, I want to tell you about turquoise. We know the Sleeping Beauty mine is considered the best in the world. The only second to that would be some of the Persian turquoise. It's a little less consistent usually, and that material is more or less gone. Usually in order to find a Persian turquoise, they have a very similar color to Sleeping Beauty, but usually those are in estate pieces at this point. You don't see a lot of it. It has not been really readily available in the marketplace for years and years. So now we rely on the Sleeping Beauty. Well, I could see myself 5 years from now saying, now we don't see the Sleeping Beauty because the Sleeping Beauty is from years and years ago, because the Sleeping Beauty mine has shut down. And there are a lot of people that their whole livelihood is based on trading gems, selling gems, trading, wholesaling out, and they're not selling turquoise right now because they're waiting to see what else is going to happen on the value as it increases and increases and increases, because the mine's done. And if you really care about quality in your turquoise, it's done. You want Sleeping Beauty. I'm going to show you one of our biggest values we've ever had on Sleeping Beauty turquoise, and it looks like this. And the whole idea here is also, this is not even our normal color. Normally we would see more of a lighter, like a robin's egg blue. This, I would say, is even more saturated than that. So you have an important style here. It is item number 3834. And please, please, please get on the phone lines early for this one, because I obviously wish I had more. That's it's the painful part of all of this, is all these amazing pieces, all these great values, and not everybody gets in on them. And so call on the early side on our 2 carat 30 Sleeping Beauty stunning turquoise, and perfect classic design with the halo. That's 42 points and diamonds around it. I love the bit of separation between the turquoise itself and the diamond halo, which are of course our signature VS diamonds, but it's also available in the white or the yellow or the rose gold. Love that. And here's what we're going to do to make it really, really fabulous for you. Nobody's on the phone lines. That is going to change in a rapid fashion here. All I can say is this: I've had turquoise. It's my favorite stone, and I have 2 favorites. Give me 2. I mean, I'm around gems every day, so I have 2. It's Paraiba turquoise, but honestly, when like, you know, when really, really, really like back against the wall, turquoise is my favorite, hands down. There's just, I find the color is just so, it's happy. It makes me happy when I see it. It's a really special, and I'll give that caveat, the Sleeping Beauty turquoise. Not all turquoise is going to be of this kind of level with like no matrix, beautiful consistent color, the saturation level as this one is, which is super strong, and that beautiful halo just offsetting it. So it's that perfect design for anybody of any age, no matter where your jewelry collection stands right now. This is a style to get in, but it's also, it's like your starter ring, but it's also your, I don't need another one. Like there's no need to upgrade years from now, because you're getting that top quality. And even though you can go out and spend a lot more on turquoise out there, we all know that, you're not going to see a better quality than this. So let us bring you that value. Let us give you a way to try it. Let us give you, I cannot believe this, you guys. We've had so many turquoise pieces that I've had just recently, $14.99, $12.99. Sometimes there's even been a stone here or there that I have done a major blowout, like during 4th of July, big sale event, all of that. And I had an opportunity to get some down to under $1,000. This is going even lower. So like I said, could be your entry level in, but at the same time, that's only referencing the price point, because the ring, status-wise, collectability-wise, quality-wise, it's all you ever need. And it's not going to be $999. That's why it is a top of the hour. So come on in, take a look at it. We're going to blow it out right now. It's not even $9.99. Let's make it happen. And you already have one. Thank you so much. One is gone already. So please don't hesitate to be on the phone lines. I'm going to show it on. We have very few to go around. Listen, it's one of the few pieces I have more than one of, but it doesn't mean I have 500. And it certainly doesn't mean I have 10. It just means that's why we get to highlight it at this point of the show, bring you the value, give you the discount. What about with the Wonder Ring? I'm thinking maybe yes. You know, could, if you want to add some more diamonds around it and do that, you could. But as we already have, I got 2 gone already. 3 gone. I've got 3 gone. And guys, we don't have a lot of operators here tonight, so please dial early just if you want to avoid some wait time. You know you love turquoise already, because there will be some wait time on our phone lines here. It is not going to be $999. This is what it's all about. And I've had a number of incredible turquoise values, but nothing like this. Nothing. This is your chance to own it right now. And if you do want to see it with the Wonder Ring, holla at me, because I got that here at the ready, and always willing to show that to you, and happy to do that. It's not even $9.99, $799. I'm blowing it out. You get almost a half carat in VS diamonds, and look at those sparkle. And you get your choice of size and gold color. And welcome to our new registers that are dialed in right now going, I'll take a Sleeping Beauty turquoise. I've seen how they're priced everywhere else. I'm ready to get a big value. You're not even paying $777. Come on in. You gotta have one. You gotta have one. And it's not gonna be already foregone. This is it, guys. Already mostly through the quantity right now. This is not going to last. It's not even $777. Fine jewelry, solid gold, VS diamonds. What else can we do for you? Oh yeah, we're changing the gold. Yellow gold, white gold, rose gold. It looks fabulous in all three. This is your stone. I wear my turquoise more than anything else. And I don't wear a lot of colored jewelry here because then it clashes with other things. Every now and then I'll wear some diamonds, you know. But this is where, again, when I'm in real life, like IRL, all I'm wearing is turquoise because it always goes. Whether you're wearing the most basic and boring of palettes, if you will, in your colors, or you're going wild. I do both. I'll wear neutrals one day and I'll wear bright colors, and I love patterns and I love all different styles. And like I predicted, we're busy on the lines. We have a queue that's longer than how many people we have on the lines. And that's with the $777 price tag. What happens when I take it even lower and lower and low? Hold on, I'm almost gone. I mean, we're going that low. They're not even $777. We're working on getting more operators out here. Take a look at it, guys. Not even $777. Take advantage of it. Take advantage of it. I'll blow it out right now. We'll make it $699. That's it. While it lasts, white, yellow, or rose. Totally up to you. But that is 60 seconds. That's all I have. And that's because it's going to sell out. You've got another one going out. Thank you so much. Do not wait. This is a way to try it. Listen, I've had the $2,000 turquoise. I've had the $5,000 turquoise. If you want that Sleeping Beauty variety and you want the top color of it, but you want to save, you don't want to spend thousands, you're ready. You're ready, and this is your moment to take advantage of this. And look at it again on the hand. It is stunning. Absolutely gorgeous. White, yellow, or rose, you decide. So, final calls, 30 seconds away. Whoo, $699? Come on. Mega value, and it's 2 carats, 30 in size, and it's all that diamond weight. I mean, it just, and a lot of gold. Can I just point out, that's not a little, miniature band. This is not a little skinny little band, like a little, the dental floss kind of styles you see out there, because gold's so pricey, so you see a lot of really thin bands. This is going to be a substantial gold band. You're not wearing through this, even if you wear it every single day, and I think you will. This could be your new go-to signature ring. And how about, if you find that it's a little bit larger than what you typically wear, why not have us size it up to a little bigger size so you can wear it on the middle finger or on the index finger even. It's a big enough size that it would actually work that way. It would look great that way. So you have that option. All right, so coming up next, I'm just going to bring you that big pink diamond ring. I know we're only like an hour and 11 minutes in the show. And usually on Fridays, we don't get busy till the last 10 minutes. So here's what I'm going to do, guys, because people get back from their evenings and they, just turn us on at the end. Here's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to show you something that is just too cool. Here's what's special. We have an amazing ring. Now, I think so much about, when you're really thinking about what do I invest my hard-earned money in jewelry? What do I do? Where do I go? It's no secret that we've had some very, very impressive, and those are almost gone. So we right now have one left, okay? So it's not going to be here very long. Give us a call if you'd like one. One left only at $699. But I'm going to show you something really crazy. This is the one I just had on my hand a moment ago, so you could see it from across the room. Because quite frankly, if you were across the room, you'd see it. If you were across the restaurant, if you were across the ballroom at the wedding or the gala or wherever, or if you're just across, like, you're in produce and somebody else is in let's go fish, okay? They're in, the poultry department. They're going to see this. They're going to see this. Here's my issue with pink diamonds. I'm not one to spend billions of dollars on jewelry because, I don't think jewelry should be. If you know where to shop, if you got a connection, we're your connection. You don't have to. But when it comes to pink diamonds, and we can speak on this because I have a carat 75 pink diamond. I have a 1 carat pink diamond. Those are really big pink diamonds that cost, millions of dollars elsewhere, a couple of $100,000 here. But here's the problem with that. If I have a carat, let's take the big one for example. The carat 75 on my hand is still not all that big a ring. So it's a really, really important collectible stone. It's a really special stone, but overall, for me, it's not a big enough ring for what I like. You know, some of us like bigger jewelry, some of us like smaller jewelry, and to each his and her own. We all like different things, and that's the beauty of this world. But when it comes to pink diamonds, the reality sets in that sometimes I'm going, I really would like a pink diamond. I really should get pink diamonds, but you know, the big stones are still quite not exactly what I'm looking for bigger than that. So in pink diamonds, it gets tricky because, yeah, there's big ones out there. We had the, what was it, the Sakura diamond just sold a few months back. Remember that? The big Hong Kong auction. One of the first auctions that really has taken place since the pandemic began was just about, what was it, a month or two ago? And it sold for, was it, I think, $38 million for a pink. So again, that's all great. If you want to go to the auction, outbid your other collectors from all over the world and have millions and millions and millions of dollars to spend, that's great. But what do the rest of us do? If you like a big ring, but you want pink diamonds, this is the answer to that. And yet, this is what I really just want to obviously drive this point. And if you watch the show, you already know, but if you're new, I don't want you to miss out on this, because if you feel much the same way, or you just enjoy bigger jewelry pieces, and you really want the collectability of pink diamonds, it's tough. You don't get both. I mean, even look at the 14-pointer we had. Beautiful ring, but not going to be this size. That's the ring I'm about to show you. So it is gigantic, and it looks big, whether it's on my middle finger. It goes well on an index finger as well. It's a big platform, and what you're about to see is that within that platform, everything inside is pink diamond weight. So I say all that because this is a rarity. And it's still going to give you a lot of pink diamonds. It's just not one pink diamond. So in turn, what you get is this. The designer element of having multiple. Why one pink diamond when you could get multiple pink diamonds matched up together? All like you see here, each one accentuated with a bezel. I don't know if you were with me last weekend, but I think now we can all speak on the fact that a bezel does magic for a stone, because I had some studs. You guys, if you were with me last Sunday, you already know. We had stud earrings. It was our just typical 1 carat total weight stud earring. But the fact they were bezel set, they really truly look double the size. So these are still big individual stones, but the whole point is they look double because that's what the bezel tends to do, especially when the bezel matches the color as these do here. It's item number 1653. This is just a treat because it really is, whether you really, really enjoy pink diamonds, whether you're just looking to collect them, this gives you 68 points of pink diamonds. It gives you 1 full carat of VS white diamonds as well. So there's always, you gotta really have the contrast. You're very rarely gonna see a pink diamond all by itself. It really is lovely to have the pink with the white and have them accentuate each other and look beautiful like that. So here's what we're going to do. But this is the big moment, because a lot of people right now may have turned the channel because they're going, that's just going to be too pricey of a ring. You don't give me a carat 68 diamonds without it being like 10,000, 12,000, 15,000. I'm going to say, let's scratch that. Scrap it. I don't want it to be $10,000. I'm trying to make something happen that's never happened before and give you a colossal ring, not a big ring, not a large ring. This is a colossal style in jewelry. If you like small jewelry, you can leave us for about 2 minutes and come back, because this is just not a small piece. It's not a diminutive style. This is for somebody who wants everybody. I mean, because I wear jewelry for myself. I'm not really into wearing stuff for other people. I like wearing stuff. I like to wear what I like. So, or stuff that has meaning, or just whatever in the case of jewelry. But if you are somebody who enjoys looking down at your hand and seeing a big time piece of jewelry, this is it. And those are natural fancy pinks. And I could easily, actually, our list up ironically is 10,390. Here's what I'm going to do. I do special things on Fridays. We have a limited audience, and we would love to. We wish we had everybody, and we literally just can't, because there's other people who've had the airtime longer than we've existed, and we can't kick them off. So, and one day they'll be gone, but for now, we're stuck with just a couple of our avenues of viewership on Fridays and Saturdays. So we're here. We're bringing you jewelry for those that can't live without TVON. And we're here to provide you hopefully a little respite from the week and celebrate together with Club TVON every Friday night. So I'm so glad you're here to be a part of it. But it also means special things happen when you're working with limited audience in, the middle of August, and you've got a limited audience anyways. You're going to do special things, and that's what we do. So in that vein, I want to take something special that we don't have, this collector's because that's what this is. This is a collection of pink diamonds. And notice when you see it, how even the colors are. There's not one that's light and one that's dark. It's not a mishmash kind of assortment. It's consistent. And that's really special as well. And they're saturated because, you know, you can still put a pink diamond in rose gold and you're going, I don't know, where's the pink? This is definitely standout saturated pink color. I want to do something that's totally against every single rule and law we have on a Friday night, but I think it's going to be effective in getting somebody the ring of their lifetime and the ring of your dreams, because we all know that a piece of that stature, just the gold alone, being that it is the foundation it is and has to be, it's going to be pricey. I'm going to do something crazy for you. It is not going to be $10,390 on the bag. Truth be told, there was a set price to discount it for tonight, but that is still, forgive me, it's still $64.99. Here's what I want to try. We're going to try it. Come on in. This is going to be really, really good. It's going to be really, 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 really good. And it's an opportunity. That's what it is. It's hey, thanks for being here. And let's treat you to something special. And let's see if we can get you a really memorable, this could turn, I mean, this could be like your new favorite thing where now you like look on the calendar every year going, okay, is there a Friday the 13th? Because that was really lucky back in 2021. I had a really good day on Friday the 13th. That's how we can turn this, what might be a little bit of a superstitious kind of holiday. Or as a friend of mine says, I'm not superstitious, I'm just a little stitious, you know? What? Huh? Was that what? Hold on. Sorry, I got a little stunned there. I heard a chuckle and I got a little, I was just, anyway. Take a look at this ring. I'm going to auction it. I'm going to see who's out. I'm going to see who's out there. You got it then, huh? Because some people it takes a minute to like, what, huh? Superstitious, a little stitious. All right. So I can't take credit for that. I don't say it. So one of my friends says it. So anyway, here's what we're going to do. I'll tell you what. I'm going to start not at 6, not at 5, not at 4, not at 3, not at $2,000. What? I know how Friday goes. I've been doing them since they started. I know what it's like. So here's what we're going to do. Opportunity, opening the door. Right now, this ring is not going to be even $2,000. Can you tell I'm anxious to get a couple people in? I really want to see if we can get you the most bonkers deal on a pink diamond ring of all time. I'm going to show you this on the hand because, again, if you didn't see it earlier from all the way across the room, check it out right there. Because that is, do you guys remember when we had the big designer? We had a designer that we borrowed. We sold some of their designs, and they were always like this, where they would put colored diamonds in bezels and then kind of puzzle piece them together. And they would go for $5,000 and $6,000 and $7,000 all day long here. We have nobody on the phone lines, and oh my gosh, I'm at $2,000 on a $6,500 best I can do price. And here we are sitting at $2,000, and this is what I'm telling you is sometimes the uphill battle of, you know, doing an auction, but doing it on a, you know, later audience night. So here's what we're going to do instead. I'm not putting it away. I'm not giving up. I need my big diamond gals who are like, I love big jewelry. If you like big jewelry and you want something that stands out, and how about upping the ante with pink diamonds? I'm not going to start at $2,000. You've seen this ring on the hand. And I really got to stop looking at this because this is really tragic what I'm doing here, just in an effort to see if anybody's out there. That's the effort I'm making here, to see if we can get this going and to see if we can get a caller and hopefully a winner, and we go from there. And let me tell you, lately there's been a lot of advantage in auctions because sometimes there hasn't been a lot of competition. And you've already got that going for you just by the numbers game tonight. So here's what we're going to do instead of $2,000. I'm going to start at $1,500. I'm going to do this. Yeah, I have to convince myself that this is okay. It's $1,500 to start on a carat 68 in diamonds. Pink diamonds that are individually bigger size, I get it. The white diamonds are still over the size of the pink diamonds in total weight. But that doesn't necessarily mean that they're more important, because they're not. The pink diamonds are going to be far more valuable because A, they're bigger, and B, they're natural pinks. So they got that going for them. They're pinks. So that alone sets it off as a really, really, really important opportunity. You have 68 points of individual round brilliant pink diamonds, different sizes, bezel set. The workmanship alone should be more than 15. We're going to give it 60 seconds to get it started. I have no open. Take a look at this. I mean, well, it's kind of what's going on here. So let's see. And again, major, major, major ring. And how many times have I had that little itty bitty 10-point pink diamond in a little band with 10 points in diamonds, and it's more money? And look at this ring. And the body of the ring, the centerpiece of the ring, everything that's in the middle is all fancy pinks. And we've got an open. There it is. We have our open. Who is it, Tiffany? Thank you so much. Who? Susan. And where's Susan calling from tonight? She representing a certain state or city that she wants us to shout out since she's in California. Well, shout out to California. Cali girl to a Cali girl. We have one bidder. And we have one bidder only. And let me try it on again because I'm going to break out the ruler. Normally the ruler comes out for earrings and for pendants and all that. I'm going to break out the ruler. And maybe it's just we don't have the big diamond gals with us tonight. Maybe everyone's screaming at their TV going, Lulu, I want tiny rings tonight. Don't bring out the big stuff. I want small. And we'll have plenty of regular size rings too. But this is, look at that size. Of course, the platform itself is squared off. So here's what, you guys, do you have somebody verifying back there? Do they like big jewelry? Do they like really big rings? I feel like before we verify them as a customer, we should probably verify that they were like really big jewelry. Because sometimes people go, oh, it looked totally normal in her hand, but it's gigantic. I can't wear that. It's like a dinner plate. So it's a big ring, hence the ruler and hence the measurement. Do we have $1,600? We sure do. We have $1,600. Now, we have two bidders, and I want to just let everybody in on a little secret here. Okay, never mind. It's not a secret. It's right up here. A $10,390 ring, $6,500 ring, and that was, by the way, where I was supposed to stop. Like that price right there is supposed to be right there. Like that price right there. You know, like I'm going to be in a little trouble for this because $64.99 doesn't look anything like $1,600. And that is something I'm going to have to live with. But what I would like right now is for anybody else who's not dialed in. Obviously, we have somebody, our first bidder here, thinking about it. I'm going to give it 2 minutes to make sure that we have, I would love to spend all the time in the world on this, but the truth is I have hundreds of other pieces to show you. And I think the writing's on the wall here. I don't think that starting as low as I did and not having 20 or 30 bidders, I don't think we're going to get to cost. So I'll live with that. That's what sometimes might happen with an auction. It's happening now. But please take into consideration that we have, as somebody who sees our inventory every day, and sees new pieces come in every day and knows the old pieces and knows the new pieces and knows what's coming, I've got to tell you right now, this is a ring that is on an island all by itself. We don't have anything else like this. And when you get, I don't have a 68-point pink diamond. I only have a 31, and then I have two that are over a carat, but those two that are over a carat are hundreds of thousands of dollars. Here, our price. So it's a big difference when you're getting a $1,600 value or price tag, and that again is not a price tag that we could ever do. That's the beauty of the auction that's happening live right now. So if you want to be in, here's what we're going to do. We're going to give it 2 minutes. I cannot begin to even explain this. Except the fact that I clearly started too low. I just thought that would make sure we had a lot of people. We don't. So it's fine, but oh my goodness, if you want to be in, we're going to give it our final 2 minutes. It's a 2-minute warning. All we ask for our new shoppers out there, you can still get in too. But all we're asking is that you dial within the next 2 minutes. That's the difference maker. Just because when you broadcast to, you know, the world and beyond, like the country and beyond, you got to make sure with auctions when you're sitting in Chicago and she's sitting in California and you're sitting in Miami or wherever you guys are, we give it 2 minutes so that at least everybody who's in before the clock, they're eligible, and anybody who's not isn't. We draw that line in the sand. So we know there's like a finality to it. And so in the same way that you'd have a going once, going twice situation if you were in a live, real life auction with a gavel. So here's what, it's a gavel, right? So I don't know, it's the same as in the courtroom, right? Courtroom auction. Anyway, here's what we're gonna do, guys. 1,600 we have. We're looking for 17. I'm going to give it a final 2 minutes, and then we're going to see. And I know we're going to try it on again, and we'll show you all the way it sits up. It doesn't sit up too high, but it's just a big platform across the way. But there's no other way here to get something like this. Come on over and take a look at it, and we'll give it 2 minutes. And our last call is now, because this is a little bit mind-boggling. And the white diamonds, I might add, are all really large, because look at the size of the stones down the sides here and the size of the individual round brilliants that go around and around and around that frame. So basically giving you that beautiful frame to frame all your bezels. That's 2 different setting styles. That's 2 different diamond colors. There's a lot of different diamond sizes within it as well. And we're only at $1,600 with 90 seconds left on the clock. Here it is one more time on the hand. And I hope we're verifying. And if you do think, well, it's a big ring and I like big rings, but it still might be too big for my ring finger, think about where, we're sizing it. So we could size it for your middle finger. We could size it for your index finger. It's totally, totally up to you. That's why we always say, we don't just leave you with like, okay, once it arrives, you can go size it. You can go find a jeweler and price around and spend hundreds of dollars. No, we're going to make sure it's sized to the size you need. We're not just saying, oh, choose 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to do quarter sizes and half sizes and 3/4 sizes. And I say all that because we have new registers that don't know that. And that is a beautiful benefit of shopping here, is that you're not running around spending more money to get your pieces sized. You are having it done. So when it arrives and you're so anxious for your ring, you're popping it on and you're wearing it right then and there. And it's the perfect fit and feel right away. So we have 35 seconds left. Let's see if anybody else wants to come on in. I'm looking for 17. Let's see if we've got it. We want to make sure we're 100% verified because, this is crazy. And 168 in diamonds with all of that gold and all of that size and hello, natural, fancy pink diamonds all the way through the center there. All bigger stones, all bezel set, all round, brilliant diamond cut, pinks, and then the white, all put together in quite the luxury look here. So fabulous way to go. It's our very, very last call on this one. And let's see if we've got 17. 5 seconds to make it official here because we got to make sure everybody who wants to be in is in. And we will do that right now. So let's see if we've got $1,700. I wonder where our other friends are. Give me just a moment here. Just taking care of something here technically. Let me see. Let's see if we have 17. You got it? Yes, no? I'm just making sure. Do we have 17? It's either a yes or a no, or verified or not verified, and you've got yes, no? Sold. Congratulations. It's gone. Enjoy that. You got it. Okay, let's regroup. I've got a very special necklace here. And remember when I said earlier that I had something that looked like a yellow diamond, but would be shockingly, hold on, let me see if I can polish that stone a little bit better for you. And we're going to show you a full necklace here, a beautiful necklace. I think we're all getting real taken here with these necklaces because as much as we love a pendant, isn't it nice to have, oh, there she is. Here's what we have for you. A really, really special zircon. Item number of this one, Tony, is 3783. And that is all the look, all the beauty, all the look of a yellow diamond. But it's zircon. And it's a 2-carat 06 round yellow zircon. Absolutely stunning. And isn't it great that listen, any place you shop for jewelry, they're going to offer pendants. They can offer pendants, and you got to put it on a chain, make sure the chain's the right look and the right proportion, the right fit, and all that. And I think there's this, what we can do when we bring you value like we do so consistently, so regularly, we realized, why bring you just a pendant? Let's just put it all together, give you the full necklace. Isn't that easier for gifting? Isn't that easier if you're going, oh, heck no, gifting? No, I'm just shopping for myself. That's cool too, because you don't have to worry about, is the chain right? Does it match? Is it the right color gold? And let me go back, because if you look up there, we got a bezel set diamond as well. So keep that in mind, guys. For my DBTY lovers, there's the look incorporated in. 2 bezel set diamonds that are going to be set about 1.5 inches away from the centerpiece. So just when it's on the neckline and it splays out, it's going to be this beautiful, beautiful look. I have a 206 on the zircon. There's also 21 points in the diamonds, and it's such a special piece here. It is really, really good. Look at that color. I'm telling you, it looks, and for those of you that are going, oh, zircon, I've seen those. Those are those lab-grown stones that go for $20. Nope, that's zirconia or zirconium. And that is a, man-made diamond. It's usually a diamond simulant. It's just meant to look like a diamond. It doesn't share the chemical properties. It just looks like a diamond. That is not what a zircon is. Zircon is the oldest identified gem. It's what we say dates the earth, some 4 billion years old here. So you've got a really, really special stone with history. And it comes in a variety of colors, but this is that bright, yellow diamond sunshine color. And I've only got a couple necklaces, which hallelujah to having a couple. That's exciting, but it's the full necklace. And it's going to have adjustability built in. I got to double check that, but yeah, it's going to have those different O-rings for you as well. So you've got white gold. Oh, and yeah, choose the white, yellow, or rose. That's totally up to you. The yellow gold being tonal with the stone, the white gold offsetting it beautifully. If you want contrast, I would steer clear again on the rose gold. Just not a huge fan of that yellow, that bright yellow in rose gold. I think steer clear of that. But yellow gold or white gold, full necklace, which is why if you do want to give some really great fine jewelry for gifts, you don't need to worry about if it's going to fit her. You don't need to worry about if it's going to sit right. You don't need to worry about if she has a chain. Wouldn't that be awful? Like I think about that so often if I give a gift and you're going, but if there's something they have to purchase to make the gift enjoyable, yeah, I don't tend to do that, right? Because you don't want to send out your recipient who has to go spend more on account of your generous gift. So this is all done. Full necklace, great look. It does look like a yellow diamond, but that's not why we love it. We love it because zircon's special in its own right. It's a collectible stone that, let's be honest, you see fewer yellow zircons than you do yellow diamonds even here, and certainly the world at large. So it's a special piece, and we're going to mark it down, and I only have 5. I got 5. That's it. That's all I got. Sounds like a lot, doesn't it? For TVON terms, it's a lot. It's not going to be a lot when you see this price tag. Take a look at this, and that zircon is stunning. And if you're going, yeah, I don't really do the faux, you're in the right place, because we don't either. So you don't have to choose, because the budgets get in the way. You don't have to choose between the real deal yellow diamond and a faux man-made stone. You don't have to. This is that beautiful, beautiful piece. It's got a, again, adjustability and a spring ring clasp. It's going to be 16, 17, and 18 inches in length. And remember, it's got those extra bezel set stones. We already have 2 people on the phone lines for this piece, and it is remarkable. So here's what we'll do right now to send it flying out. And it's just a hugely important piece of jewelry. If you love necklaces, and these station styles are everything right now. We've seen those diamonds by the yard, how popular they are. You could still layer this. Think about how beautiful it would be layered. Put your diamonds by the yard a little bit shorter. And then I always like anything that's a little bit bigger or has a bigger station style to it. That's what should go longer. Can you believe this? This is not $1,599 today. I am not going to leave it there, and I'm going to wow you. We have 5. So again, if you want to get a couple, please let your operator know right up front so we can keep track of this very limited quantity. That is a blessing, but it's also really, really limited. So instead of it, listen, I'm supposed to get $9.99 rock bottom. Let me take a few liberties here. I'm pretty passionate about this yellow zircon. It is a beautiful stone. I love it in the round. I love that it's got the diamonds and the bezel set diamonds a little ways away from the center. And it's not going to be 9 or 8 or 7 or $6.99. How is this happening? When I saw, I said this the other day because I was shocked. I've been up here quoting like $300 on a gold chain, like your basic gold chain for your pendants, the smallest gram weight out there. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I have been somewhere like under a rock because I saw one of my favorite like really big like wholesale jewelers. They were actually getting $600 now for their chains. They have elevated their prices to $600 for an 18-inch Rolo link chain. So I like when you can get diamonds and gems. You know what? You want one too? I'll tell you what. Save them another bunch. I'm going to make it $599. We have 5. That's all we have to go around. The first one's gone. Let me take it off this little stand. We'll show it to you on the hand so you get a little idea of how beautiful it is from afar. And we'll ditch the little card here and show you what it looks like. First on the hand here. And then we're going to show you, look at those bezels, right? You get the bezel set. Do you see those? They're right about just really about an inch or so away from the centerpiece. But there's the centerpiece with that bright, stunning, I mean, look at that, guys. Who is not going to love wearing that little bit of happiness and sunshine on your neckline? And then you have that really, this would, look at that, against a fabric. Oh my, because eventually cold weather will arrive, right? For some people, I guess it's already happening. Look at how beautiful this is. Then you've got your bezel set diamonds right over here. So you see that here. And of course, when it's on the neckline, it's going to sit more like this. So you would see those diamonds don't actually appear as far away because the chain doesn't actually go up and down. It goes like this when it's on your neckline. So $599. We had 2 gone and 3 left, so 5 only. And then I'll just walk it over. We'll show you on the neckline as well, just for a little size reference for you. But how seriously special is this? And you're looking, keep in mind, at the yellow zircon, yellow gold. You can choose the white gold as well, so that would be beautiful. You can choose the rose gold as well, but that's a really serious size piece. This is not like a little itty bitty speck of a gem where you're searching for it. This has got a great style, and it's definitely going to be that, you know, I almost hesitate to call it a station style because it really has a very big gem presence in the centerpiece of it all. So you can kind of get a look here, and obviously how it would layer up, and certainly what you're getting there is a really, really special individual. I keep wanting to call it a yellow diamond. It is absolutely spectacular. So enjoy it if you grab it. It's $599. We'll go back to our wheel, and I'll just, you know what, I'll hold it here. And again, spring ring clasp, adjustability, 3 different lengths, all built in. So you're not choosing a length, but there's the stone, how you're used to seeing it more up close, where you can really, let me see if I can get a better grip on it. Actually, there's a nice little basket behind it, so I can hold it just like so. So you can really see that centerpiece, but how about it? $599, we'll give it 30 seconds. Jess, did you get a necklace too, or are you on something else? You did get a necklace? Fabulous. What's everyone opting for? Are we going yellow, white? Those are my 2 probably recommendations there, would be yellow or white gold. You got a white gold? And you're getting, Joyce, a yellow gold or white gold? You're getting a yellow? Yeah. Either way, those are the 2 options to choose. Obviously, rose gold is technically an option. I would just stick with the white or the yellow on that one. All right, next up, we're going to move on. So great affordability on an entire necklace with a yellow zircon that seriously looks like you just went and just, you know, totally went all out and just had no limit on a yellow diamond. That's what it looks like. But again, special stone in its own right, so very, very important there. Are you guys ready to see our 3-stone style with yellows and pinks together? Do you want to see drop earrings? Do you want to see a big old Tanzanite? Because we've got one. How about this markdown on a really, really important Tanzanite? Plus we have Paraibas, a whole selection of Paraibas tonight that I'll probably just show you all at once, so you can pick and choose your favorite, and then we'll get them all down on a discount. But yeah, I kind of feel like this one needed a moment in the sun here, just to really show you what we can do to bring it. By the way, last call on that yellow zircon necklace now. We're down to 1 on the necklace as well. Look at this. This is where you get your big pink diamonds, and they're used as accents. You want one too? All right. So I think, yep, down to 1, guys. Ooh, the reds. Oh, the reds. And that's why we thought it'd be so much fun, because sometimes I have spinels hanging out with Tanzanite, and that's kind of a cool look. This is thank you. So guys, we are down to our very last one on the yellow zircon. Last one there on the yellow zircon, last call. And here we are with our big time Tanzanite blue wing. 3605 is the item number on this one. And it is a one of a kind, of course. It is all 14 karat rose and white gold together, but how about this gorgeous, luscious, best of the best superstar Tanzanite here? What do you think of that? It is an 11 karat 47. It has 21 points among the pinks. So yeah, those are pretty special there. 21 points in the pink and 82 in the white diamonds. So think about this, guys, because we're looking at a pretty serious piece here. You've got 7 pointers on each of the pinks. That's special. And then you have, they are saturated. We've been seeing a very high level of saturation tonight on our pinks and our purple pinks. And now we're looking at, again, another great saturation to really bring that coordination with the red flashes coming out of this trillion. It is a big time stone. 21 points in the pink, 82 in the white, 1 only as it is in the rose and the white together. It's just the rose gold are going to be the prongs and the extension of the bezel and the prongs that are holding each of those 7-point pinks there as well, and just an amazing, amazing style. So here's what we have. I'm so excited about this. I am thrilled we have you here to see it, because when it comes to Tanzanites, and let's rephrase that, when it comes to blue wing block Ds, which are the best, the single solitary best in Tanzanite, why not give it some big pink diamonds? Somebody might ask the question, and it's a good one. What's more important here? Is it the 1147, or is it the 7-point pink diamond? Or is it the other 7-point pink? Or is it the other 7-point pink diamond? 3 7-point pink diamonds surrounding it. I mean, at the corners. This is your piece. If you love a trillion, why not dress it up? Take the best in the world, give it some more. Pink diamonds and white diamonds, we don't have anything else like it at all, because it's our first time incorporating not just diamonds as accents, There are plenty of pink diamonds we'll utilize with a small halo or put in those accent sizes. That's not what you have here. These are stones that are worthy of and large enough to be centered up in a ring by themselves with a halo on their own, and they'd be about $4,500 at that, times 3. So to have those pinks giving you this extra flair for the dramatic, the beautiful coordination of the pinks with the red flash that is so obvious in the stone, and not be asking $37,000 tonight, we're not. It's a big one, guys, and we are so thrilled to be able to do this for you. It is a huge opportunity. We only have one, and I just can't say enough about our Tanzanite pricing of late. It really is. I mean, if you were thinking, oh, maybe I can just do a 5, maybe I can just do a 6. Honestly, you could get an 1147 with the big pink diamonds here tonight. And this is how we do it. If you'd like it, give me a call because it's a lot easier to hang up if it's not for you than it is to get it if it's already gone, because there is only one and I can't duplicate it. I not only do it out of the Tanzanite, that would be the easy part. If I could, it's the pink diamonds here. Think about it, guys. We see big pink diamonds in rings all the time. About an hour ago, we saw a pink diamond in a beautiful, beautiful ring with a double halo, and that was a 14-pointer. So they're exquisite, and I think we can get an idea of what happens when you start putting these big stones together. Watch this discount because it's going. It's going. And before I do that, let me make sure you see it on the hand so you understand the size of it, because this is a very important ring. And again, it is substantial. And there is no, I mean, everybody, you guys know, I point it out all the time, but so many of you see the difference. Not all blue wings are identical. Not every single one. Some just look, I loved the term. I had an email yesterday from a gal who was talking about Tanzanite. She was saying there's just like this alluring velvety quality. I couldn't agree more. It's such a great description of at least the really saturated stones where they just look like they'd be almost soft to the touch, like a really beautiful, like a fine gauge velvet. This is so stunning, and you get, yep, diamonds, diamonds and more diamonds, white diamonds, pink diamonds, let's blow it out. I'm not even gonna ask for $10,000. So that would probably be the moment where we're gonna have a lot of people jumping in going, okay, now I go, now I get it, now I know where she's going. But we're not stopping at $10,000. You got to see this on, and it is my greatest pleasure to show this to you. I'm a big trillion fan. If you love again, the downside sometimes with these sparkling trillions and rounds is that sometimes they lack a little bit of that saturation. That is just simply not the case here. There is no shortage of blue wing, black D, velvety saturation here. No shortage. And it's not going to be 9 or 8 or 7 or $6,000. It's not even $5,999. I can't say enough about it. And I do think that for as great as that Tanzanite is, you can't just ignore the pink diamonds. You can't sit back and pretend that's just another great mounting. That is so rich and luxurious to have. 7-point identical pear shapes times 3. Not even $59.99. We're going to make this so easy right now. First caller. First caller, this is the drop that could only happen on a Friday night. It's happening right now, $5,888 for one caller only. Good luck. Incredibly rare. And remember what's happening at the top of the hour, which is now 14 minutes away? I'm bringing you a good old-fashioned Tanzanite wheel, and it's a blowout wheel on other blue wings. The difference, they're going to be a little more like 2.5 caraters, but this is for that superstar connoisseur, collector, somebody who just wants maybe round out the collection a little bit. That's a wow. Okay, coming up. And we're just a few minutes away from the Blue Wing Block D wheel, so stick around. That's on the way. Do not fear. We're going to have some really affordable, and I mean really affordable Blue Wing Block Ds for you. So don't get discouraged. But I do want to show you 3 important Paraibas tonight that I make a point of this. I can show you one, and I can show you one today, and one tomorrow, and one Sunday. Or I could just bring them all out. And I'm going to tell you why I think it's really beneficial to just bring them all out. Because that way you get to do your own truly shopping. You get to compare. I'm just so lucky to have 3 very similar stones today in that they're all pear shapes and they've all met my seal of approval for clarity, which most Paraibas do not. And, you know, I have a choice in what I show you. There's more jewelry than I have hours of airtime. So it's really important. What we're about to do is show you 3 incredible Paraibas, starting with the biggest of the 3. And again, these are going to be pear shapes here. I'm sorry, this is not the largest. This is the medium. I just got thrown here. It's a very big ring. I also have a 3 stone that technically is going to have a little larger stone, but not as much on the diamond weight because it's 3 stones. But I just wanted to show you just on its own first and keep that in the memory bank here on how exquisite and important that individual stone is, because that is premier color, premier clarity, and guess what? They're all going to have that. But then I have, this is what I think is fun, is being able to show you a variety so you can see the differences and the similarities. Obviously, this is a bigger stone. It's more elongated, and that's going to be the 3 stone style. So that's another option. We're going to do a little Paraiba blowout where I have great news. There are 3 coming your way. There are also going to be 3 options here as far as pricing, as far as what the budget says, right? So this one's the 1 carat. Here's the big one. That's actually going to be, and I think if I flip it, it's going to be a little angled, a little bit better angles. Yeah, that's what I mean. So just the setting style, that's going to be the angle where you actually see the stone directly through the face. And then we also have another one, which is going to be, now this is going to look a little different because it's in yellow gold right now, but you can change that. This will be the under 1 carat. It's a 43 pointer, and that definitely has more green. And if I put that up all by itself, you'd go, oh, wow, that's a pretty Paraiba. But there's the difference, and not one is better than another. Generally speaking, the Windex blues are considered the ideal and the most collectible, but that green is very attractive as well. So now you get to see there are 3, and that is the point of this. Look at the trillions on the sides of this 3 stone. Every single piece up here, it is a Friday night. We are going to be discounting them, and they are brand new. Every one of them is brand new. So you're not looking at reruns, but you are getting, think about that. You get to fast forward. Like for me, I love pieces of, really fine, whatever it is, but I'm not spending all the money. Like, have you seen the price on a retail? Jewelry is one thing, yeah. But even like when you look at clothing and handbags and, oh my goodness, like designer, what have you, retail prices on couture pieces are, whew, I mean, I just don't work enough jobs. But if they go on sale after the season comes to a close and you're willing to be patient and wait a few months and wait till one season transitions to another season and they bring out the new, well then if it goes 50% off, that makes a big difference, right? But that requires usually patience, and then you're also risking, is somebody else going to get that piece? And so that happens here too. Sometimes we'll have a new piece come by, and then, especially if it's a little high end, maybe it waits a little while, maybe it's here for a few weeks or months, and then you wait for it to be discounted, hoping that you're the only one. I just want to make clear right now, I've got 3 different varieties. I really think if I do this right, I think we can get all 3 out the door, and I love the luxury of seeing the choices so that you can see what I have in pear shapes. We don't get a lot of new Paraibas. They come out of a private collection. We don't buy them. We don't trade them. The prices are astronomical. We can't bring you the values that you guys love if we're buying Paraibas in today's day and age. You can't do it. So here's what I've got. 3 options. They're all different prices, but I will tell you this. Even the big stone, which is the carat 62 with the 3 stone style, which has those really big trillion cut diamonds on the sides, those diamonds alone are about 20 points each on the sides of the 3 stone. Our neon Paraiba tourmaline, and again, every single one is clean because I have a choice, and I know you guys scrutinize like I do, and that's why I love you guys. Savvy shoppers are what I enjoy because I'm a savvy host. As far as I got a choice, I don't have to bring you everything. I don't need to just throw stuff up there. I just want to show you the best. Like I said, 3 hours, even though I got 3 hours 5 times a week, I still want it to be the best 3 hours for you. And really, just again, I value your time. And I value that you're here spending your time with us. So when it comes to collectible Paraibas, let's do it. But I don't want you to have to wait until they get discounted 18 times. So I can just cut through all that, what you might call red tape, and let's just get it down to a red price. The actual under cost price just to get them out the door on a Friday night to treat anybody who's looking for Paraiba to a special. Take a look at these 3. I'm going to walk you through the carat weights because the middle is going to be the carat 62 right there. That's the big one. That's a 162. You can't ask for much better than that. Usually when I have rings like this in a 3 stone style and they're close to 2 carats, they're usually about 10 grand and they go. This one will not be. As a matter of fact, here's the 1 carat. That's a 1 carat exactly. You're going to get more diamond weight. That's a carat of weight in diamonds. Then we go to the more like spearmint blue green, where it's got a lot of that really pretty color, and that can be done in white gold too, or those could be done in yellow gold, I suppose, if you want to. But this stone is going to be a 43 pointer, and that has 82 points in diamonds. So here's what you do. We know how many times we see a ring just like this, and it's 10 grand and it flies. And then there's a lot of people going, I didn't get it. Here's what we're going to do. They're not $10,000. I will tell you that each and every piece up here, no matter which one is your favorite, I am seriously committed to giving you that very best price right off the bat, right here tonight. No waiting, no hoping that it sticks around and then missing out to somebody else because they were watching on the night that you got a discount. You're going to get the discount right now. There is not a single piece on this wheel, Tony, that's going to be at $10,000. They're all under $10,000. And to make it a little bit easier, and then they go, again, obviously this one's more than this one, and this one's more than this one because the sizes differ. So I have 3 different prices up here for you. They're not the same price. But if I can make you a little more comfortable dialing in, because I want to see if we've got the interest. I don't know who's out there. I don't know if you're looking for big, important, clean as can be Paraibas, but I do think that if I bring the prices down, it's that Field of Dreams concept. Field of Dreams is all anyone's talking about. There was a Field of Dreams. Did y'all see that yesterday? No, you didn't. You were watching my show. You guys didn't see that big game, but they, you know, in Major League Baseball, first time ever, they had the Yankees and the White Sox go to Iowa and play at the original Field of Dreams field in the cornfields where Kevin Costner once played. You remember? Yeah, right? So this is that whole concept of if you build it, they will come. This is the, I'm just going to price it right, and the Paraiba lovers will make themselves known right now because I'm going under $5,000, no matter which one you love. Even the most expensive one in the middle is under $5,000. You call me right now. And then that 1 carat is going to be, tell you what, that's under, I cannot believe I'm saying this, it's under $3,000. The 1 carat is under 3. And this one, the half carat or so, that 43 pointer, that's going to be under $2,000. And let me just, Tony, I know this is real fancy, but would we have the ability to put a price under each one? Because they're different. They're different. And they're all going to go big. Yes. The one on the right side, here's what I'm going to do. Now that you've seen them all, let me do them the service of coming in by itself. I just got to show you now. We're going to go back to those guys, but somebody's already talking about this. Let's put up the graphics because with these kind of important pieces, I don't want to leave you in the dark here. So let's come in, take a look at this. The item number on this one is 3636, and it's a 1 carat Paraiba, 1 carat clean blue. Gorgeous. Ultra neon. I'll prove it. I'll block the light. Look at that. Full light. Block the light. The color gets more neon when you have less light. That's what neon is. So here's a 1 carat, Tony, and it's going to have a 108 diamond weight, the double halo, any gold you want. If you want this ring, and let me tell you something, guys, we already have someone thinking about it. We'll obviously go back to the other 2, but I thought now that you saw them all together, hopefully you found your preference, your favorite. You kind of felt it out. We have somebody who loves this one here with the 108 in diamonds. That's the double halo. It's a 1 carat exactly, but that color in neon is as good as it gets. I was looking at this with a loop. I could not find an inclusion even with a loop before the show. This is not going to be, and I said it already, under $3,000, but I know it's confusing with all those pieces up there, so we're just going to hone in on this. But at under $3,000, you already know. I promised you these would be the values, like a clearance, like it's been here 8 months, but it hasn't. It's debuting now. And hold on, it's not $29.99. Call me. Call me. This caller on the line, I'm not sure if they're taking it or not. They're verifying. You know what? It may be gone. Hold on. I'm going to take it lower. I promised you the greatest values you've ever seen on Paraiba. This is happening. I'm not going to make it 29 or 28 or 27. I was talking a big game about, like, let's clear it out. Not even 28, 27, 26, 25. I'm not making this $25.99. You call me now. It is a 1 carat. It's got impeccable color, impeccable clarity, and it's got the glow, i.e. neon. And it's $2,499. And let's give that 60 seconds. If it lasts that long. If it even lasts that long, that's a good time. And let me try it on. So again, this is amazing. This is amazing. And let me show it to you here. It may be gone already. Look at the finishing. Under gallery, completely built from within there. Full under gallery. You could have any gold you want. I love it in the white, guys. I mean, I've colored that particular color especially. I would say stick with the white gold. You are witnessing history right now. You are witnessing it. And listen, only one person's going to get it, but we're all seeing this in real time, and we're witnessing a historic price in a Paraiba with a carat 08 in diamonds, and it's under $2,500. That is so crazy. So let me we're going to bring back the big one too, and then we're going to show you the smaller one, which has more of the greens, which is blue and green together. If it was green, it would look like an emerald. It's really a blue green. So our last 10 seconds here approaching on this one, and that should be gone. What a special piece that is. The color, perfection, spot on. And I was going to tell you this because Deborah was kind enough to share this, and it was actually Deborah and her husband Glenn actually was the one who actually said, I think you should share that with Lauren. So she was kind enough to email me, and Tiffany, thank you for forwarding it to me because I got such a kick out of her email. I know that a lot of times we can't give you retails on Paraibas because very few places have them. But Deborah was kind enough to email me. She was kind of doing some window shopping. She lives in Florida. She was in that very special, you know, that really hoity-toity shopping place in Florida. She went to that store, you know, the one where their color is actually the color of Paraiba? You know that one? The little, you know, blue boxes. That actually, you know, sounds like one of our operators here, doesn't it? You know, you have no affiliation with that store, right? With the little blue boxes. She's like, I wish. But they actually, in Florida, had a Paraiba in the store. She said, I walked through the whole store, just, you know, window shopping, looking at their jewelry, admiring it. There was only one thing in the store that caught my eye. She said there was a Paraiba. It was not from Brazil. Well, of course not. It was a big size. It was a 5 carat. It was a 5 carat. And we've had 4 and 5 carats here. They had to take her to a private room for security just to let her try it on, number one, which I think is, you know, that's kind of typical at those stores. But guess why? If you need a little semblance of a retail idea, that little blue box Paraiba colored store is asking $260,000 for a Paraiba. $260,000 for a 5 carat. Just for frame of reference, if you're going, yeah, but that was a 1 carat. Yeah, but we have 5 carat stones. I have 2 that are just under 5. They're not $260,000. You realize the tax in California would be $26,000? Ours are not even $26,000. Ours are less than the tax you would pay. I don't know what the tax is in Florida, but I'm assuming it's something similar to here in California. So, I mean, we can do better on Paraibas. And you know that, which is probably why you're here. But then when I do better than what TVON's supposed to do, a moment is happening. Take a look. That one's gone, right? So the 1 carat, congratulations, gone. Let me show you this one, though, if you like that more green color. I just want to give you an up close at it here. Now that you've seen, again, the whole purpose of showing the 3 was to give you a chance to decide which one was more you. And this one's going to be item number 3709. And that 3709, which see now how when it's by itself, it looks like blue-green, right? You go, oh, that's blue-green. But when you saw it next to the others, you realize it has a little more green than the others. So personal preference thing. 43 points, 82 points in the diamond on this one, and that one's only going to be, I said it'd be under 2. I'll tell you what, I'm going to go well under 2. We did it on the 1 carat. Let's do it on the 43 pointer with a 82 point diamond weight. I'll make this one not even $1,999. So again, affordability, bringing you another option in affordability, and we are the leaders in affordability. And yes, that Tanzanite wheel is coming up shortly, so don't miss it. But here's what I'll do. I'll do it for $1,599 on this Paraiba. That's a one only as well. They always are. So there's another great option for you at $1,599. And then I got the big one too. Let's show that one more time. If now you're ready to go with the 162 in the 3 stone style, we'll share that with you as well, which is already under $5,000. We'll take it even lower than that. So lots to enjoy here. Let me try this Paraiba on. I love this color. I have all the colors in Paraiba, and I love some of my favorites that really stand out are this particular color, where you get a really 50-50 blue and green, but they're really blended. I mean, it's just super blended color. It's not like it's 50-50 like split. It's the 2 colors coming together, and again, superb clarity here. And then I'll go back and show you the up close on the 1 carat 62, which looks even larger because of the elongation of the stone. That's 3713. We'll give you a quick close-up on this one. If that's the one that had your heart from the get-go, that's a 1 carat 62 pear-shaped Paraiba that's elongated. And that one is going to be, I already told you. I mean, I kind of ruined the surprise because we got a $10,000 ring under 5. but we're going to go even lower than that. Those are 39 points in the diamonds. Those are trillions on each side, so that'll be 1 and 1. So you have a trillion and a trillion, each about 1/5 of a carat in their size, and there's that glowing, gleaming, gorgeous Paraiba. It's not even $49.99. It was literally supposed to be over $10,000. You know from seeing other stones we've had in these sizes, that's what it should be. I'll do it right now for $4,888. The blowout price is on. So you've got it right here, and please take a look at this on the hand so I can move it a little bit more so you can see the beautiful neon that goes all the way through. Right there. From top to bottom. All of that color and clarity that's happening in that stone. And you know I love a 3-stone. The more important the stone is in the center, my philosophy is leave it clean, leave it simple, leave it stately. That's what this is. That's why I love a good 3-stone ring when it comes to our Paraibas or Tanzanites or our beautiful yellow diamonds. So that is here. If you would like it, I'll give it a last look here at $48.88. And that's my little Paraiba special there. We got a little party for you in the Paraibas. And speaking of, we're about to bring some I love this for our new folks that are with us. I'll tell you, we're probably going to have a lot of new registers on this next wheel. And then for anybody who's going, I've heard a lot of people lately saying, boy, I know that blue wing material is on its way out. So I really want to collect everything I can while they're still here. And so many people start with the big ones because our values are so good, but then they realize I want to have something I can wear every single day. So that's what I'm about to bring you here. If you're looking for not like a 5 or a 12, remember we had the 12 karat trillion, that was beautiful. Let's show you what we have, and very, very importantly, a special welcome to our show if you're just tuning in. Thank you so much for being here tonight. It's Friday night. We're, of course, live from Los Angeles. I'm glad to have you with us. My name is Lauren Blair, and this is TVON. And we had that 12 karat. That's the 11 karat 47 that's still here in the trillion with the big pink diamonds on the corners. But I have a wheel coming up as promised for our top of the hour, so welcome in. It's our last hour of Friday night. And hope you're having a good Friday the 13th. Hopefully it's been kind to you. And if not, we can make sure it is, because this next wheel will do just that. We have 5 incredible pieces to show you. So 5 blue wing black Ds coming up right now. And this is going to be a variety of shapes and also in carat weights, but they're all going to be what I consider more everyday wearable pieces. I don't, I think that piece is, even myself, I love big jewelry, but I'm not like going, well, I don't go anywhere except here. But I would say if back in the day, like when I went to the market or the farmer's market or what have you, I'm probably not wearing this, but that's not the everyday piece. But I think these would be, if you still want all that quality and you still want to get that really, really beautiful saturation. And again, the best quality there is right here. Blue wing black Ds. Just because we're going like 2 and 3 karat does not mean you're getting some lighter or lackluster kind of quality saturation. You're getting that. But historically, when I do these blue wing blowouts, where again, the same concept is what I did with the Paraibas, where I want you, my whole situation is sometimes people say, well, I got this one ring and I loved it, and then I saw something later that I liked more. This is where, again, which that's our job. Listen, I'm not really into reruns. It'd be no fun if I brought you the same pieces every single day. So we innovate, we create, we make hundreds of pieces every day so that we can keep it fresh and new. But when it comes to, if this is the size you're looking for, just like I did with the Paraibas, I think it's helpful because I'm a shopper first. I'm just shopping with you guys. I think it's helpful to see them all together. That way you can pinpoint. Again, if you're looking for an 8 karat, this is not your wheel. If you're looking for 2 to 3, everyday wearable but still beautiful, this is your wheel. So let's take a look. And again, for our newbies out there who are going, what's blue wing? Best of Tanzanite in the world. Only one vein has ever existed. That was mined about 15 years ago. The miner who mined it with his own 2 hands, he was also the one who collected it, i.e. saved it, i.e. some would say hoarded it. And then he's a good friend of the network. We have a family that's been in the gem business for literally generations. So it's a small world, this gem business, it is. So we knew him, he knew us. He said, I hear you guys have a network now. Would you be interested in my private collection? And we were like, yeah. Do we have to think about that? No, it is a must, must, must. And ever since that day in late December of 2018, we've been bringing you the world's best blue wings, and it's exclusively here. There's our round in the bridge. I also have a trillion coming your way. Here's the trillion cut. Wow, I love this. That's like a power ring, right? It looks like a strong ring. It looks like a power ring, doesn't it? It's beautiful. Thank you so much. This is going to be our, now we're going to mix it up a little bit. How about 3 stones in one ring? All ovals, which, yeah, ovals, boring no more. These are the ovals that are going to give you that beautiful, powerful color, but you get consistency. It's going to drape them across the hand. I need callers because you know how this goes. Oh my goodness, you know how this goes. When we start lowering prices and dropping, especially on a Friday, limited audience, last hour of the night here, we are ready to bring it. And let me also remind you, there's big diamond weights. So I'm going to walk you through just verbally here on all the carat weights and all the diamond weights. So if you already, because I know we're all human beings, we're all looking at that wheel and we're all picking out what we like. And you might be doing that, like, you know, talking to the TV thing, like, well, I really like I like that trillion, or oh, that round, the bridge always gets me, or maybe you want the Asher cut that's in the front left there. Here are your carat weights, so you can kind of, you know, get a little acquainted with your favorite ring up here. That's the 2 carat 45 Asher with 58 points in diamonds. This is that mounting, by the way, that is, it doesn't look it, but it is the absolute perfect piece to go with the Wonder Ring. So if you have those, you will wear it with it and you will be amazed at how those work together. We also have the 3 stone oval. That's 270 total weight. Then you have 68 points in diamond halos around it. Let's go over to our emerald cut. The emerald cut is going to be, wow, that's a pretty one. 2 carats 19 on the emerald cut, and then that trail of diamonds that leads into the split shank, 82 points in diamonds there. Then we head right back over to our power ring, our trillion, our Wonder Woman, our 2130. Also, you could pair it up with a Wonder Ring. That's going to be a 2 carat 08 trillion, and it has 109. The only mounting that has over a carat in diamonds, that's the one right there. You're looking at it. And then last but not least, we have the round in the bridge. That's a 2.5 carat stone. So that'll be the largest stone individually. Of course, here you get more stone weight, but that's because there are 3. Here's the 2 carat 50 largest stone we have. It's a 2 carat 50, 67 points in diamonds, any one of these. 5 can be in any gold you want. So there's a lot of flexibility there for you to custom design it the way you wish. And I'm going to wake everybody up here because what I'm supposed to do here, and listen, it is a top of the hour. I mean, after all, it is. It's a top of the hour. We're going to bring it. And come on in. And happy Friday to you. Mwah, I love that you're here with us. I've got a closeout deal here on every single one of them. I'm going to show it to you because you probably can't read that. But maybe you can. Because all of these pieces, let me give you some bearings here. 6,900. The trillion was 9,800. Probably has a lot to do with the fact it's got over a carat in diamonds. So the trillion, 98. Then we have an $8,300. That's the round. Real prices, reading off bags. This is the easiest part of my job. $9,033 on the emerald cut. And, oh, the Asher is just 78, 64. So the smallest, you know, what was there, 69? Yeah, the 69, oh, that was the 3 stone, 6951 3 stone. So from 6,900 all the way up to real close to $10,000. Here's what I was supposed to do tonight. Sometimes you got to roll with the punches. You got to take them like a woman, and you got to just really, like hurry up the price. I've got a price that's supposed to be the price, and I'm going to show it to you. This is our closeout price on all of the blue wings here tonight. Shout out to the marker matching the stones too. That's just my style right there. But I didn't write that. Closeout, $24.99. Sure beats any of the prices that were on the backs. Where they started, where they should be. I have nobody. So, you know, when I say roll with the punches, sometimes this is why we do these shows live. This is why we come in at these crazy, weird, odd hours and do back-to-back shows 12 hours apart, is because we like to do, this would be very different if we had to tape it and guess, and this way we can really roll with it. And if we go, it's been kind of a quiet Friday. Maybe everybody's at the concourse, or they're seeing the new movie with J HUD, or they're, I don't know, whatever people do on Friday nights. This is where, what else is happening? It's Friday the 13th. Everyone's probably just at home under the covers, right? But come on out of the covers, right? On the lookout for black cats. Like, you know, don't want to, or making sure they're not walking under ladders, or, you know, having, what's the thing with umbrellas? You don't want your umbrella to turn. Anyway, all that unlucky stuff, we turn it all around because this is going to be your lucky day, because I have not a single soul at $24.99, and that's a great value. That's our big closeout price that's supposed to get everyone excited and revved up and burn down the phone lines. But it's not. So that's the beauty of what I get to do, is I get to, I guess what you'd call improvise. That's a nice way of saying get desperate, get low, get desperate, and fight to see if we can move some jewelry. And we'll make it worth your while because you're paying pennies on the dollar of what you should. So that's kind of the beauty of it, right? Let's get in. Call me if you like one. I'm going to do this. I'm going to ask you for some work here, and this is not something I normally do. Call me if you like any of them. Because here's what I worry about. If I start dropping and dropping and dropping and dropping and dropping and dropping and dropping, and people wait. And then they call me once they've decided, and then they call up and they say, hey, Tiffany, I like that Asher. And she goes, it sold like 10 minutes ago. And then somebody goes, hey, Christine, I like that round. She's like, that sold too. I want you to get your favorite because I'm going to take care of the rest. I'm going to take care of you. They don't call me Lolo for nothing, guys. I'm going to just make up my own price. I think $24.99 is fabulous. But it may not, it's literally, I'm looking at goose eggs on the call board. So it's not doing it. It's just not working. So let me help you. I'm here to help you. And my job is to move jewelry. So that's what I'm going to do. Take a look at this. Let's see what you like. Call me with your favorite, because what actually sounds like a lot of work on your part to call me right now is actually going to be, I think, an advantage. Because when it does get down to it and I get this price down to some obscene, ridiculous low, you're going to be there ready to say yes. And somebody else might not be. And they're going to be cursing you out going, oh my gosh, so-and-so got my ring. So here's what we're going to do, guys. I'm not doing 24. I'm going to just abandon that. And I know all these pieces, again, let me know. I've got all the carat weights and the diamond weights. We'll try them on as you call. But I still have nobody on the phone line. So, like I said, I never make you call in. I just want to give you a great value. But I do want to help you own your favorite before somebody else steals it right out from under you. So call me now. I'll help you. I'm going to literally sell these under cost. That's my deal for you. Tony, I'm going to ask one thing because I'm a journalist at heart. I went to school. Never, ever went to journalism school, ever intending to do this. But here we are. Life has a funny way, doesn't it? And but I'm a journalist. It's in my nature to be really kind of accurate. So I'm going to tell you what, Tony. I'm going to have you just, because this I think is a blowout. That $24.99 I showed you, I think that's a blowout. I'm going to actually have you just put something up here. This is our blue wing under cross wheel, because where I'm going to take you is just that. And I still have nobody on the phone lines, and I really got to believe here, because as a host in summertime for 20 years, you got to believe. And I know one thing, can't feel the dreams concept. If you price it where people go, that ain't right. that she lost it. That's when people get on the lines. Call me now. It's our under cost wheel. It's our blue wings under cost. That's what I'm doing. I have mountings here that are worth more than what I'm going to give you as far as a price tag. So that's why you need to be in early. Let's just cut through that $24.99. Get rid of that. I'm not even going to do $2,000. I don't know the last time you saved $500 on anything, but I can't remember the last time I saved $500 on anything. We're going to an under cost level here on 5 pieces. All exquisite blue wings, emerald, they're all, and you'd think they'd all be ovals. There's emerald cut, Asher, round, trillion, all the exotics are up here. And we still have, well, we've got one caller. Let's maneuver the price a little more. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to make sure they all go. 5 pieces, 5 callers. I'm going to have faith. I think we got 5 people. My mom excluded because she's not a buyer. So my mom doesn't count. I bet we have 5 people besides my mom watching. She's watching. I now have her full attention. She was watching my 2 baseball teams play each other tonight in Queens. And she knows who I was rooting for. And she was rooting for someone else, and she won. So I've got her full attention now. She's going, woo, 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 party time. And I'm going, So anyway, it's not $2,000. I'm not going to ask for $1,900, $1,800, $1,700, $1,600, $1,599. I'm going lower. Take a look at this wheel. We're going to blow them out. This is so amazing. Under cost, take them all. And when they're gone, they're gone. There's nothing I can do about it. They will never come back. Don't ask me for them tomorrow morning. Don't ask me for them Sunday morning. Don't ask me for them on Monday night. Just get them. Which one do you like? You know what? I'm going to go lower, guys. I'm going to go lower. We are very busy on the phone lines. The Asher Jess is $14.12. Which one do you like, Christine? Which one do you like, Tiffany? They're not going to be. Hold on. Wait a minute. I don't even have 5 callers yet. Okay, I got 4 callers. We're 1 away. And now I just got to hope that every single person on the line wants a different ring. Whew, this is so good, you guys. So good. And I still need 1 more caller. I need 1 more caller. Quick prayer. Okay. $15.99 they're not going to be. Come on in, guys. I got the carat weights. I'm going to try them on. You can change the gold. We're doing the sizing, the shipping for free as always. I have 4 okay. Well, hi, 4 of you. Hi. Shout out their names. It's not every day I get to say hello to every single person watching, but I think tonight we might. And to say thank you, my undying thanks, my bottom of the heart, truest, sincerest thanks. I'm going to cut even more money off that price tag. And now we're backed up on the phone line. So this is what happens. My bad. Take a look. Call me fast. Here's what we'll do. They're not 15. What's that? The trillion is gorgeous, you guys. And remember, that's got the big diamond weight. That had the biggest price tag to start. 2130 on the trillion. Which one? Try on the round. I'm going to try them all on, guys. Here's what we're going to do. I got to cut the price. I need to still get I got to get people on the lines. I'm a believer. Here's the trillion. Remember, that has a carat 09. I think I said, did I say carat 08? It's a carat 09 in diamonds on the trillion. That is like Wonder Woman's belt. Or is it her cuff bracelets? Or is it her crown? I don't know, but that is a powerful, I am woman, hear me roar kind of ring. And you know what I'm going to do? It's not going to be, I'm just going to keep going. I really want to make sure they all go, because I'm going to have egg all over my face if I'm just sitting here with one left or two left. So I'm going to just cheat even more and make sure we can get them out the door. You tell me which one you love. This is the one that sits perfectly with the Wonder Ring. You will not believe it. I'm going to blow them out right now. How about 1,499? Oh, I was supposed to be good to my vocal cords tonight. And I woke up this morning with no voice. I got to tell you, I have been taking steroids. I've been inhaling steam. I got to tell you right now, this is too good. You can't hold me down. I'm not going to stop. I'm not even going to stop there, guys. What is, what? Joyce is literally, okay, so I just look out in the phone bank, and here's what Joyce is doing. She's going, literally, she's going like, I don't have a phone call. I know. I'm sorry, Joyce. I'm sorry. I'm trying. I am trying. A for effort, right? Okay, C plus for effort. C, okay. Let's not grade. Let's just get to the price. I'm going to cheat even more. Speaking of grades. And I never ever cheated once in school is the irony of it. And here I am as a grown blank woman, and I'm up here cheating prices on fabulous jewelry. And I shouldn't be. But I am. 1,399. Take them 60 seconds. Go ahead. I'll give my best shot here. 13.99. Let me try on the round. Let's try on the round and the bridge. That's a bridge. Which one do you like? Okay, I'm done. My voice. I'm going to have to sign language the rest of the show, you guys. I'm done. That really hurt. You got it. The round is amazing. So the round is going to be item number 2382. That's a 2.5 with 67. Which one for you, Tiffany? Oh, do you like the 3 stone? Yes. What about it? You got it. Let's try on the 3 stone. It's going to be item number 1559. Which one for you, Tess? Asher next. You got it. I just heard the Asher cut may be gone. Let's try that on. Here's the 3 stone, 270. 270 all the way across. Look at the saturation of those ovals. There are also 68 points in VS diamonds. And then we have the Asher cut right here. The Asher cut's going to be item number 1412. That's a 245. That's the one that looks fabulous on its own, but you can add a Wonder ring on each side and it will sit flush. And that's a 245 with 58 points in the diamonds and a beautiful way that the entire halo shows off that Asher. Yes. Yes, true to size on the 3 stone. It's a classic shank in the back. Yeah, actually, all of these are going to be true to size up here. Yes. Let's do it. The emerald cut, item number 681, and that's going to be a 2 carat 19 emerald cut right there. Love it. Oh, I love it. 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 This is such a good one. It's a 2 carat 19. It's 82 points in diamonds. And look at that. Stunning color and glow. None of the other stones do that. So you see why the emerald cut is so special, right? Because that has that kind of like sheets of light, like neon signs, like on your favorite theater downtown, and the marquee is lit up because it's opening night after 2 years of nothing. And like it just looks like it's like shining. That's what that emerald cut does. Like neon lights are embedded into that piece, and it's I cannot believe that price tag. Okay, so I'm going to give it a final call. We're verifying on a couple of these pieces. We'd love to hear from you. What I can't have you do is call me tomorrow and get these, or call me on Sunday to get these. You've got to get them right now. $1,399. When I can read you those prices, I can not read them, I can show them. I can show you those start prices. Again, we can show you this all day long, that $24.99 closeout price. Well, that's gone bye-bye. So, you know, again, just giving some jewelry away, seeing if it sticks, seeing if that works, seeing if we recognize like a really big value. Like a really big value. That's it. $13.99. I'll give it 60 seconds. Let me know which one you want. I know we're verifying on every one of them, so I just got to see what's here, what's left. You can call your operators know better because they got a computer in front of them. I don't. So take a look at this. So they'll let you know if your favorite is still. What about it? Show the back. Yeah. Let's show the back of the Asher cut, and I can do that on all of them actually. Here's the Asher cut. So basically it's almost set like a bridge. So let's start with the profile. So you see how the two, actually it's one row, then it splits as it reaches towards the top, and then you even see the red flashes, and there's the inside. It sits like a bridge, whereas there's that double row of gold right down the middle underneath that sits it up on the hand. And then Christine, which one? Emerald cut, you got it. Again, one more time on the hand for the emerald cut here. And then we've got that round, boy, if you like flash and fire, you go with the trillion of the round. If you want those sheets of neon color, you go with the emerald cut or the Asher. And if you want stones across the hand, it's obvious, you go with the 3-stone, yes. Sure, and it's gonna be open because it's a split shank on the sides. Trillion with the big diamond weight. So there's the emerald cut, that's 681. And remember, any gold on any one of them, no extra charge for changing gold color. Here's the trillion again, that's 2130, that's a 208. That is where I think you go if you like a sparkling stone, saturation and sparkle, but you also, if you like a lot of big diamond weight, that's gonna give you the most diamond weight of all. That has a 109 diamond weight, and we are just about finished with this wheel, wrapping it up. And ironically, I'm about to show you a really, really, really big Tanzanite pendant. So maybe we just go ahead and, you know, take one little transition from a beautiful Tanzanite wheel of rings to a really, really special pendant that we have for you as well. So, congratulations if you got one. I really so appreciate you guys being with us on a Friday, and it's I adore Fridays, and I got to tell you, this is just fun to be able to do this. And I will just ask, maybe don't spread the word to everybody, like those folks that, you know, because I know a lot of our TVON shoppers are friends and they talk to each other and, you know, become like, you know, Facebook buddies. Or yeah, we don't need to be bragging on this price. Let's not make our other, you know, viewers that don't get us on Friday feel bad. Maybe we don't brag on this or talk about it too much. Like, let's keep it just between us, because that kind of value is a little bit seriously, yeah, it's a little odd. Yeah. Yes. Take a look at this. That's the back of the emerald cut. There's the back of the Asher. There's the back of the 3-stone. There's the back of the trillion with all that diamond work. And here's the back of the bridge with the round. So there's the inside finishing on them as well. We do jewelry the way it should. Fine jewelry needs to be, in our minds, not just about the quality of stones you use or the diamond weights. It has to be a full commitment to every single aspect of quality represented in every single ring. These are handmade from us. It is why we insist on making pieces ourselves and not outsourcing, is because A, we can give you the values that way. It's not going through 8 different middlemen or 25 different middlemen like a lot of jewelers do. We make it, we create it out of the stones that are our own. These are not stones we even often buy anymore. We will honestly replenish some inventories, but I got to tell you, these are private collection stones, and certainly in the case of the Blue Wing Block Ds. And it's, you know, the question I get all the time is, how do you guys do that? How you guys do what you do? How you do that? I mean, how you do that? Everyone else has some great jewelry out there, but they're asking like 5, 7, 8 times the money. Yeah, and they're, you know, they're our quote unquote competitors, right? Well, you know, it's really, it just comes down to a lot of things, but I think the number one thing that really sets us apart, because no one else does it that way, is that commitment to doing everything ourselves and letting really just, that started as a commitment. Listen, we would love to bring in, you know, pieces that are designers in estate and this and that, and trust me, everybody and their mother would like to put their jewelry on TVON. But we are really strict about our quality standards, and most of the jewelry that's out there is just not our standard. And so we probably reject, I would say on average, about 25 different vendors a week who, you know, give it the old college try, and they go, well, I show at that other place, I'd love to show with you guys. And because, you know, you guys are cool and you do things right and you're honest and have integrity and all that good stuff. And honestly, guys, we just don't do it. We don't do it because the quality is not where we need to be. And we're not going to start, you know, we really committed since the beginning to just giving you one level, and that's the highest. I mean, we're really not interested in even saying, well, today we're going to be doing this, like, you know, low-end designer line. So we're not interested. We want it to be consistent across the board, so our TVON shoppers return time and time again. That's important to us. So I'm going to show you a quick Tanzanite pendant here, but be ready to be wowed, because what we're about to see is something that is a little bit unexpected, I think, and a combination of stones that are extremely, extremely rare. And do ask your operators if your favorite is still here in that 5-wheel ring. Look at this. Okay, hold on. Got to scooch it. Technical term, scooch it. We're going to scooch it down so you can see it, like that. I know that, see, you know, any of those. This might not be the night for this, but I really wanted to show it, especially since we're coming off of some really beautiful Tanzanites. I just think if it comes down to you want to have something nobody else has, what about this Tanzanite? This blue wing, block D, surrounded by another stone that is just neon and rare. Let me show this to you. It's going to be item number 3795. I thought, you know, we had some great Tanzanites just now. We're going to upgrade you on the size here. We're going to get you a bigger stone. This is a 553 pear shape. Oh, yeah. You got to. Okay. How about this demantoid weight? 102 of Russian demantoids, and then 5 points in diamonds. I love that. The diamond weight is the least. Who cares? It's diamonds in the bale. What it's all about is right there. And you know what I'm tempted to do is cut off the bale now, like not literally, but just like zoom in, because I want to focus on the stones that are important here. I love diamonds like the next girl, but those don't matter right now. What matters is this beautiful, just know that they're there. The bale is done in diamonds. But let's come in and look at some serious neon. Yes, please. And there has been a combination before in a ring. We've done a pair of earrings. What are we missing? The big pendant. Now maybe I'm too close, right? But you got to see those colors. You got to see the saturation. The neon is amazing. Here's what we'll do. I'm so excited for this, guys. This is really, I don't know if it's for anybody out there tonight, but we're going to see if we can just make some magic truly happen here with this unbelievable stone. That's a 553. I'm overwhelmed here by the amount of demantoid carat weight you're getting. The fact that they are so superior to even other demantoids that are usually lighter or lesser. This is amazing. Oh, good. Oh, hi, Christine. Thank you. I'm so happy to hear. Yeah, they did. Yeah, and the irony, Christine, is this was the one day I wasn't rooting for them, but yes. And more on that later, Christine, if you want to know the inside story there. But anyway, Christine, thank you so much. Thank you very much for shopping tonight. I think she might have just been shopping just a moment ago, so that emerald from earlier is gone, perhaps? Yeah, did you get it with Christine? Oh, you thought I was talking to you, Christine. It's a customer, Christine. Not to confuse anybody. But Christine, the customer, picked up the emerald. So did that just happen? Okay. Cool. All right. Well, that's good to know. So I know that now. Thank you, Christine. Enjoy it. It's a beautiful ring. I'm glad you got it. Here's what we're going to do. And I'm still working on your hubby's ring, too. So never fear on that. That'll be here before you know it. Let's see what we can do here on this 553 blue wing. And yeah, this is kind of where it gets a little dicey because I just did what I did. We've got a $69.99 piece here, and on any given ordinary evening day, this is going to go. Here's what I'm going to do instead. We're going to try something. We're in our last half hour of the show. I'm going to zoom back now just to remind you about the diamond bale. It's still there. It's still there. I just really wanted to just concentrate on those amazing, amazing stones because the neons are just there. And they're like one neon is fighting with the other neon to see who can take over, and I like it. So here's what I'll do. I'm going to try putting it on the auction block because I just don't know if I've got somebody saying yay at $69.99. And I want you to say yay, but I want you to have the savings that is prompting the like double excitement here because you're excited for the stone, but you're really going to be excited about the savings. So here's what I can do to help everybody out. And I mean everybody because I would love to have you just give this a shot, like a try. Yeah. Yes. Squared off shanks, European shanks. We do sometimes. Yes, Euro shanks, by my definition, is a squared off shank, where the back of the ring is square instead of a circular style. And that was Carolyn? It's a great question, Carolyn. Generally, we don't do it on every ring. We've done it on probably a couple dozen since I've been here over the course of 5 years, but we don't do it on every ring just because it's not really, it's a design element. It generally is only used in my experience and in my designs for really top heavy pieces because the design, it doesn't really matter unless you have a piece that's a really big centerpiece that tends to be a little top heavy. So if it's going to want to fall to one side or another, that's when we typically do a Euro shank or a squared off shank so that it kind of anchors it and keeps it centered on the hand. but most of our rings are not going to have that. We build enough gold into our traditional shanks like you generally see. Just, we build enough gold so that you don't have that issue. It's not going to fall to one side. And again, we're also sizing. A lot of times a Euro shank is, to help out with people that maybe need to get a bigger size to go over a knuckle, but then by the time it's over the knuckle, it's too big on their finger. So that kind of keeps it from going back and forth. And we do all of our sizing to exact sizes for free. So usually we don't have that issue either. So yeah, but you can always request it. I can always, if you want a Euro shank and that's all you wear, I can always make you something. No problem. Just holla at me. That's all I do is make requests for special people with special requests. So we're happy to do that. So here we go, guys. Not $69.99. I committed to an auction. We're going to see if we can get this a home and try to, most importantly, get away from a $7,000 would-be price tag. But I think what's going to really be, exciting, and maybe because this is something you probably didn't tune in looking specifically for, just because it's an unusual combination. So maybe you didn't go, I really want a demantoid with neon demantoids. I'm sorry, a Tanzanite blue wing with neon demantoids. But now that you see it, you might be very intrigued. So if we can make this really easy so that you can try it, where you're going, try a $7,000 piece? Oh, honey, no. No, I'm not talking about a $7,000 piece. I'm talking about try it because the price is so ridiculously good. And the only way to do that is put it on the auction block. So I'm going to do that right now. And usually it is pretty typical. If you're going to start an auction, you start at least 50%. At least. That would still be $3,500. I'm not starting there. It is a $553. You can't even put a retail price or comparable price tag on Russian demantoids. They've been under sanctions since 2020, January. They were under sanction before that. The mines closed. Very, very tricky to get anything in Russian demantoid, especially a carat of round brilliance matched to perfection. I'm not starting at 35 or 3,000 or even 2,500. So now it becomes an issue of why are we pricing at 553 even like this? Because 553 Tanzanites don't go this low. I'm going to start at $2,000. I am that committed to getting it a home. And I'm well aware of what I just had to do on that wheel, the previous wheel, to get those a home. So here it is. Take a look at it. We'll show it on the neckline. We'll show it on the hand, get you the measurement, all of that. But what a specialty piece that is to get that combination of neon stones together in a big statement piece. Trust me, nobody's missing this on your neckline. That's on your neckline. Nobody's going to miss it at all. Let me show it to you first on the hand here. And of course, this is a chain that is our regular chain, but if you have a diamonds by the yard, this will absolutely work with it because the bail is not only large enough, it's also deep enough to accommodate the fabulous DBTY. So if you had, in this case, yellow gold would probably be best because the pendant itself is in yellow, although that can be switched as well. Let me get you a ruler view here as well, and we'll show you the length on it. And we don't have an open, so we're going to move on in 60 seconds. We'll move on, or we're going to get an open. There it is, 1.25 inches from top to bottom is the actual length. Let me go ahead. Let's see if we've got a quick look at the neckline here as well, so you can see another view, just another perspective on it, if you will, just to kind of get the size. Perspective, if you're wearing that, and again, love it with the diamonds by the yard as well, just to give that chain a little extra pop, you can do that. So we are looking for a final, and look at that clock. The clock even matches with the, Tanzanite and demantoid colors there together. You know what I'll do? I'll just show it up close here too. It'll be a little easier and quicker than setting it back up on that card, so you can see here what we're doing. And actually that, the irising down really helps because with the blue wings, remember, they don't need as much light as the diamonds do, or in this case, the demantoid. So the blue wing color is really better depicted when it's at home in natural lighting as opposed to, studio lights. So keep that in mind. It's why everybody says the stones look even better than they did on camera when they get at home. So one more look at it. We're still waiting. It's probably a little too out there, too unusual. I think it's too cool, but we're just, again, $2,000 to open. We have no open on that one. So what we're going to do is show you a little special here for the end of the night. We're still about 25 minutes away from our actual finale. So I'm going to save, but I do want you to stick around because I do something crazy at the end of every Friday night. So there is, trust me, something really, really crazy tonight. So give me a minute. We'll show you one more thing before we get there. And then we have, of course, that piece has got to go, but it's not. So that's staying with me. Just a reminder also, just to round out the Blue Wing Block Ds, the softer side here, because instead of those bright in-your-face neon demantoids, we have this gorgeous Tanzanite surrounded with natural fancy pink diamonds. 7 pointers. We had this earlier, but just a reminder. So cognizant of the fact people jump in Friday nights at different times. So this is a way to go as well. And I'll tell you what, if you like that one, remember we got that below, I don't even know how, but we got it below $6,000 for an 1147. That one has the big pink diamonds. Those are 7 pointers a piece. And then the white diamonds between that, and that one is down to $5,888 on that trillion cut. What a winner that is. So, and the only thing we have like it where we're pairing it up with really important, sizable, significant pink diamonds. So $5,888 for that one. Good luck. That's a special piece as well. And here's what we'll do next. Or should we just get to the finale? I want to make sure we have enough time to show you this finale as well. Again, Sapphire bangles here if anybody'd like to see it. I've got a major discount on a fabulous, oh, wait. We got to show this blue Aqua. We got to show you the Sierra Santa Maria. Best of blues in the aquamarine. Let's give you a look at this one very quickly. And then I do have one brand new unheated cornflower blue sapphire ring as well to show you. We had a smaller one earlier, but look at this aquamarine, the best quality of Sierra Santa Maria is right there. We've got a discount. I know this is one that's been considered for a while. 2144 is the item number. 2144, and it's got some serious saturation to it there. That has also a serious water spot. I just don't know if it's on the front or the back. So that may need some sophisticated tools that I don't have on set here. So let me see if I can give it a good old try here, see if we got that taken care of. Yeah. Those water spots are in the back, so I'm going to need to get a tool to do that. But I'll tell you what, if you'd like this one, I know you know this. It's been on before. It's been brought down to $29.99. Let's try something new. It's 2144. It's a 331, so it's our very lavish Sierra Santa Maria, one of our bigger sizes. 41 points is the diamond weight as well. They continue into the bale, and that one will be brought down tonight. Not even $2,000 or $19.99, so a big savings already. Instead, we're not stopping there. I'm going to go lower. We'll go to $1,599 if you like that aqua. It's our big aquamarine pendant. It's our only aquamarine pendant, so it's a great look there. If you are a fan of our aquas, that is a great way to go, and congratulations if you get it. Do you guys want to see the cornflower real quick? Because one thing we can't keep in stock, cornflower blue sapphires. I have something brand new here. So let's take a look at this one only. 3761. We're bringing out all the blues and show you this. And it's over 2 carats. Look at that. Perfect. It's the perfect cushion cut. It's also unheated. Yay for that. Love that because we're at this point spoiled to the point where we all want unheated stones, and that's so tough to do. But we have made it happen. 3761 is the item number. That is going to be our 2 carat 03 cushion cut. How many of you, just last night, we had a bunch of people miss out. I had probably, 3 different cornflowers last night, and every single one of them gone, and still there were callers and queues. So here's where we bring you yet another. This also has 83 points in diamonds around it, a little bit of that lovely kind of bowed out split shank that you have. This really stunning color. That is exactly cornflower blue. We have the picture to prove it because Tony realized that this is named after the German flower that is the cornflower, and it is spot on. It's a very particular color. So we have that to show you as well. Thank you for that. That is the color. That is why it's defined. It also, but you don't always get clarity with these stones, and that's what this 203 is bringing to you. As we go back to the stone, you'll see why it's got that pop and that liveliness, and it did not get the benefit of having heat treatment, which most every sapphire and ruby does. So that just puts it on that extra level of rarity, and that's what makes it a collector status piece. Sapphires are pricey anyways. You've already got a big size. You've got a great clarity. You've got this color that everybody wants. And we have 83 points in diamonds. And sure enough, we're $8,479. Yeah, not going to happen tonight. Let's try this. And we're going to get to that grand finale coming up next. And it's not something you've seen yet tonight. And it's not something you've seen anything like tonight. So get ready, because what I'm going to do is wow everybody who's with us at the very end of our show, and we're going to see an amazing value on something very regal. But this one's got to go blowout time. These cornflowers, we cannot keep them here. We don't get enough of them. This is where supply cannot meet the demand. And usually when that happens in anything in this world, what happens? The price usually goes up. And that is so not what we're doing. We are the exact opposite. And I think part of the reason the demand is so high is because we're up here offering these crazy low prices. So sure enough, a lot of people are getting on the cornflower train. They're jumping on the bandwagon saying, I want one too. And here's your chance right now, one only. It's our only new one tonight. It is $1,999. That sure beats $8,500. Take it if you love it. It's one only, and it's over 2 carats. Take a look at that. That's got to go, and that will go. Let's try it on for you as well. I'm just making up prices here, and wait till you see this finale that I have been, I will say, disciplined to not even show this or flash this or preview this yet for you tonight, because it is that major. So here we are. There's the cornflower, 203 unheated. Look at this on. It's so pretty too with that. I just love the way, since it is a cushion, the way that the diamonds automatically frame that. They're giving it that cushion feel. They could have rounded it off. They didn't. They let the diamonds reinforce that cushion shape, which is rare. Then you get that little bit of that split shank leading up to the platform right there in the center, which just draws your eye and just puts your attention right there in that centerpiece. It is a gorgeous ring. And it's $1,999. We're going back up close. It is one only, and good luck if you do get that. Congratulations, because that is a wild one. So let's get to our finale. I have been saving this. It has taken every fiber of my being not to show this to you like every hour on the hour, getting you ready for this, but I wanted it to be a little surprise and a little shocker. The shocking part is going to be the value. I've had this ring before, and I'll tell you what was so fun about it was what happened afterwards. I brought this ring out about probably a month ago. Wow. Okay. Now, the reason it's got polishing cloth within, so let me see if I can get that out. Perfect. Now we're raring to go. Tony, get ready. There's going to be a lot to mark down here because the carat weights, we literally label out every single carat weight in this ring. Surprise. It's the end of our show. I have something special at the end of every Friday night to treat us all to a wow piece. It's my way of saying thanks for being with us. It's been a long week. It's late at night for most everybody. So it's like, I'm just glad you're keeping your eyes open here to see this deal. And if you remember this from about a month ago when it debuted, it was one of the most, and still is, one of the most important showcases of fancy diamonds we've ever had. Think about that for a minute. I've had 4-carat yellow diamonds. I have a carat 75 pink diamond. I had yesterday a 1-carat natural fancy blue diamond. There are important pieces here when it comes to fancy colors, and yet this could be the most, I mean, really, truly just lavish, that you have a big yellow, big pinks, and then you have a halo to match it on every single stone. This is tough to top here. But the problem was when I debuted it, it had the appropriate TVON price tag, which was something I was so excited about. It was really just a big buy. We brought it down from $31,000. We got it just under 10. We put it up for $8,999, and we're ready to give it away. What was interesting about it was the response after the fact. I woke up that next morning with just, I mean, there had to be 100 emails and 100 Facebook messages, Instagram DMs going, okay, what about that yellow and pink? And can you do a better price? And would you take an offer? And could you shave a little off the price? And I saw it, and people respected that $89.99 was incredible. The item number here is 3273. We have one. It is everything you could want in fancy diamonds right now, between the large pink and the large yellow, and then another large pink on the other side. And it will actually stretch diamonds across your hand. Take a look at this. I'm going to go wild here because I really think if anything is going to go in the last 15 minutes we have, I would really love for it to be this ring. We have a 70-point VS yellow in the middle. So just there, look at the oval, that's the 70-pointer. You have a halo around that, which is another, well, let's actually go to the big stones here on the sides. Pink diamonds, 16 points there. So an 8-pointer and an 8-pointer on the sides. Now, for the halos, we don't just say, here's all your diamond weight. We break it down because all those yellows, even the side stones are important. Even the side pinks, you know this. You know how rare these fancy diamonds are. They're important even when they're in melly stones, i.e. accents. We have 9 points in the pink accent stones. I don't think, is it up there? Oh, yes, it is. We have 14 points in the side yellow diamonds. It's a lot to keep track of. So we kind of segment it with everything up here is going to be the yellow. So basically the top portion of the graphics is going to be 70 and 14. That's your yellow center and your side, okay? So 70 point in the middle, 14 on the yellows on the side. The pinks are 18 or 16 points. That's an 8 and an 8. That's going to be your center stones. Then the sides are 9 points. Then there are also white diamonds. That's 51 points. Altogether, a beautiful ring, and I'll tell you what we're gonna do, because $89.99 was a price that captivated a lot of people. We saw the value, you recognized it, you said, boy, that TVON, they can sure make diamonds affordable in the fancy colors. But it wasn't enough to get it out the door. And here we are on August 13th, Friday the 13th, in our final 14 minutes. I think we can get it out the door. But I know it's gonna take an obscene price. I know it is. And we're gonna do it right now. So if you're considering this gorgeous ring, may I try it on for you? Imagine in a couple of days, this would go out, well, sizing it, it'd go out Monday, right? Size it, go out Monday or Tuesday. I'm gonna tell you something. By the time I see you guys, I see you Saturday, Sunday, by the time I see you Wednesday, you could have this ring likely at your house, on your hand. So imagine this ring right now on your hand. Pick a finger, ring finger, middle finger, index finger, it would work. It's a large ring. And you would suddenly have, if you have a wish list of fancy diamonds and yellow diamond is on it, check that off. If you have a wish list of fancy diamonds and pink diamonds are on it, put 2 check marks, because you've got 2, a pink and a pink. And look at the dazzling effect. If you walked into imagine for a moment we're outside the TVON bubble and we're at a retail store. And we're at a good retail store because we want natural fancy diamonds. We don't want faux, we don't want treated, we don't want heated, we don't want synthetic. We want the real deal. So imagine you're at a really good store. What would something like this be? Sure enough, $89.99 would not cover the tax. But you all, like myself, we live in fantasy land called TVON. And, you know, we really are, I mean, it's just a fact. We have the best values out there. There is not a network or a company or a store or a mom and pop that can touch what we do. We just, and I think that all of us enjoy and take pleasure in saving money, getting a deal. Who doesn't? Who doesn't? This is going to be, I say good luck. And may I say congratulations in advance to the one caller that gets this tonight, because this is probably the most insane value I have brought you on fancy diamonds. And there have been some before. There have been some good ones. Here's your chance to pick it up. Pink and yellow, halos of pink and yellow, and white diamonds all across the hand, timeless, 3-stone style. Nobody's on the vines yet, so you are wide open, because I'm not keeping it at $89.99. I had offers, they were low offers, but I had offers of $6,500. Couldn't take them, not a month ago. This is why it's a special deal for our special night together. I hope you're on the phone lines very quickly. Can't auction it. You'd pay too much. I would have to start the auction much higher than where I'm taking it. True story, come on in early, take a look at this. I don't want you to miss it. I really don't want you to miss this. It's not gonna be $89.99. Forgive me, I'm not gonna scream and yell anymore, because I've done too much of that tonight, and I really wanna spare, I got 2 more days, so I gotta spare a little bit of voice. But I'm gonna tell you right now, please call. I have not one, I really would love to know there's somebody who likes it before I start absolutely obliterating prices. Before I start obliterating cost again. I did it before on the Tanzanite wheel, we're doing it again. This time on very important yellow and pink diamonds. And it's not gonna be $89, that's our TVON price. $79, $69, $59, $49, we're way below the offers I received a month ago. It's not gonna be $49 or $39, or how about I just blow it out right now, give you the value of a lifetime, we'll make it $2,999 for the first caller. That is, you would pay more for this 70-point yellow diamond right there. It's a VS stone. You would pay more for that pink diamond and the other pink diamond if they were in a plastic bag, but they're not. They're set in gold. You have 3 tones of gold, white and yellow and rose. So it doesn't matter what color of gold you wear, this ring is gonna go with it. It'll tie it all together. It doesn't matter unless you wear green gold. If you're a green gold girl, well, I hate to tell you, that's probably just a faux metal that turned your finger green and you're going, oh, green gold, no. Rose, white, yellow, we're all in this ring. Nobody at 29, I'm just gonna keep on dropping it. I'm gonna sell it. I am so committed to getting this ring. I think that's the prettiest ring we've shown you tonight. And we've had the most beautiful Paraibas and Tanzanites and sapphires and such a gorgeous high end. It's been a little bit like a trip through the museum, hasn't it? Tonight's been like walking you through the museum. I feel like you're docent tonight. I feel like I should have a little name tag. You know, call me Lolo. Lolo, your dodo. Docent, not like the bird, but like a docent. Okay, so I'm going to keep dropping the price because I really just want it out the door. Listen, I don't have to recap anything. I think you know what's here. You've seen what's here. I'm saying this one, this ring, that, all of that. And I'm going to total it up because I feel like I did I feel like it's a carat 60. Let me check it. Let me actually look at the carat weights again. I'm not going to do $29.99. And yes, Jess was just telling a customer, we're back tomorrow at 10 a.m. So 12 hours and 9 minutes, you know where to be. This ring, let's see if this ring's not going to be here tomorrow. I think we can get it out tonight. I feel it. Yeah, I feel it because I know I'm going lower than 29. And quite frankly, $29.99 should go. Take a look at it. Let's see what we can do. Do you like it? You know what? Don't take it yet. Now, does that seem right or wrong? You got a host up here, and somebody's going, I think I want it. I'm going to tell you something. I've said this for a lot of years, Tony, so Tony's heard this. My philosophy, I really believe firmly at TVON especially, we could get a lot more for our jewelry, and we choose not to, so that we can honestly stand up here and say we give you the best values on planet Earth. So even though somebody should be getting this at $29.99, I want to give you a better value. I'm going to give you a better value. And not like sometimes I'll say, hey, take it out to dinner. When you get it, let me save you $100 so you can go out to dinner, have a nice dinner out on me, take your ring out. Dinners these days, though, could be tougher because maybe you're, looking for that place, the nice place, you got to sit outside, whatever. Let's do something a little bit better. You could take a trip. For the money I'm going to save you right now, you could take a trip. You could go to a different country, county, city. Take a trip on me because I'm going to save you even more. And it's not going to be $29.99. And it should be gone. I believe that. I agree. I am here to save you as much as I possibly can. And I commit to that. And I mean that. And I could sit here and say 60 seconds and we'll sell it. Or we can save you more. And here it is again on the hand. Do not wait to be on the phone lines. It's not going to be $29.99. This is probably the greatest value I've brought you in 5 years. 5 years of TVON. All the time, 3 hours, 5 times. I'll tell you what, I'm going to blow this out. It's not $29.99. It's not $28.99. It's not $27. It's not $26. It is not $25.99. This would be a very good time to dial in if you would like this ring because the value is there. 70 and 14 and 16. Oh my goodness, I'm supposed to be giving you carat weights. But it seems to me like we've got a carat 60. I'm going to blow this out right now. First caller, 60 seconds, make it $2,499. Back to the wheel we go. I am committed to bringing you the value of a lifetime, and that right there is it. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. Jess, did you have a question for tomorrow or a request for tomorrow? Oh. Okay, we can always set it aside for you. I'm always happy to do that too. If you want to say like, oh, I really want that. You can always set it aside, put your name on it, if that's something you want to, because otherwise pieces do go, and it's sometimes hard to remake pieces like that again. So we're talking about the sapphire. But here's your chance to pick this up right now. I'm going to give it, 30 seconds more should do it. And again, if you're looking at all these different, I know that it's broken down into carat weights that might seem on the smaller side, but that's because we're literally talking about every single little detailed aspect of it. And it's a carat 60. Total weight, there's a 70 in the center. The important parts are this, 70-point VS yellow in the center. And by the way, I would not ask for a better color in yellow. That's the color I would want for myself. I don't have a yellow diamond myself. I just bought one, but it was for my mom for her 70th birthday. That was just about 2 weeks ago. And I got to tell you, our yellow diamonds are second to none. My own mother, who has every piece of jewelry I thought you could possibly have, did not have a yellow diamond. And now is the time to get them because they are getting tougher and tougher and tougher to afford, no matter how much money you have. They are getting tougher and tougher. And here I am with a 70-point VS oval brilliant cut. And that by itself is flanked by a 8-pointer and an 8-pointer on natural pink pear shapes with great saturation. Each one has a coordinating halo of fancy diamonds. And then you have the white diamonds around that. Tiffany, I'm sorry, did you have a question? I was up here. Yes, yes. All the way across the hand, nothing but stones. Nothing but stones. Nothing but fancy yellows and fancy pinks, and oh my goodness, it's gorgeous. I mean, you take it from me. I've been doing this a long time. I've had every kind. I've sold over $1 billion worth of jewelry, and I'm proud of that. That's a lot of jewelry. It's a lot of years. It's a lot of years and a lot of jewelry and a lot of days a week and a lot of hours every day. I got to tell you, this is truly up there with some of the most precious and important pieces I've ever shown you. It's up there, guys. It wasn't until, and I was, you know, a lot of you guys we've been shopping together for like 20 years. Some of us have been 15 years. Some of us have been 10 years. I got to say, even if you've only watched for the last year, if you were one of our newer, like I just started watching in 2020, we're so glad to have you. But I'll tell you, I haven't even, all these 20 years of selling only fine jewelry, I didn't have fancy pinks and yellows until the last 2 years right here. It's not something that's normally, it's not in mall stores usually. It's like only in high end. And now that's going to, your ability to get fancy diamonds in the world is going to get shorter and shorter or smaller and smaller because the Argon mine closed. So this is extremely timely. It's extremely important right now, the timeliness of discounting fancy yellows and fancy pinks and putting them all together in one ring. I'm going to try it on again. I mean, this is really up there in all the great jewelry I've had. I've sold $1 million pieces, $100,000 pieces, $50,000 pieces. This is up there, guys. Yes, question? Yeah. Look at this. Is that stunning or what? I wear a size 6. It perfectly covers my hand. You don't see the band at all. That's how large each, we'll call it a section, is across the hand here. I could talk about this for hours and hours, but I only have 3 more minutes left with you. This is the way it's finished. You can see that yellow gold and that rose gold and how it's finished to set those, because they do set up, see how they're tiered? The white diamonds would sit still above your finger, but they're the lowest point. Then you go to the pinks, or the halos, I'll say, and then you go to the center stones. So each, it's almost tiered or stacked in a way so that your bigger stones are set a little bit higher than the others. The halos are slightly recessed below the centers. So that's the way you do fine jewelry. And it's impeccably made on the inside. If you're looking for the answer to why is this price so darn cheap, that's just on me, guys. Blame me. That's just me trying to send a ring out in our last 2 minutes. Yes, Jess? That one's been brought down, so that is $12.99. And let me know if you'd like to see it again. It's $12.99. It was $23.99 at the lowest, Jess. I made it $12.99. So yeah, that pink morganite and that rose gold. Let me know if you want to see it flashed again. We only have 2 minutes left in the show. Want to invite you to join us tomorrow, and I don't mean tomorrow night. I mean tomorrow, like in a couple hours in the morning. So we're here 12 hours from now. We'll be back with another live show. Our weekend shows are during the morning hours or afternoon if you're on the East Coast. So we kick the show off at 10 a.m. Pacific. That's noon Central, 1 p.m. Eastern. And we got another 3 hours. And you can't miss the weekends. They're incredible. So I hope you'll join us tomorrow. If get a little bit of, you know, some would say beauty sleep. I would say shopping sleep. Get a little bit of shopping sleep. Be rested and ready to go and ready to shop till you drop this weekend. So I hope to see you guys in the morning. And we'll be back with a beautiful extravaganza of incredible jewelry for the entire weekend. And hope to see you guys then. If you do have any questions about anything you saw today, or you want to check on availability on something you saw previously tonight, give us a call. We'll help you with those items. That's the winner ring right there to get at $24.99 if you fancy fancies. If you fancy diamonds, that's a good way to get them, the best way to get them. And you're getting these huge individual stones, and then they're coordinating halos and all the white diamonds, and it is absolutely stunning. You will wear that. I know a lot of you have great collections. You will wear that and put that up into any of your superstars of your collection, and that is going to more than hold its own. So I cannot recommend it more highly. It is just a stunner of a ring, and I think even if you have the most scrutinizing particular taste and you are just only love the highest of the highest end, that's it. So enjoy it for that incredible price tag. I have people that are searching for the reasoning behind that price tag. Just try it, and if it's not all that, you send it right back. It's not a big problem. You just have to try it. At that price, you're going to be more than thrilled. So thank you again for being with us tonight. Happy Friday. Hope you have a great weekend. I hope to see you all tomorrow. And again, just 12 short hours. So get a little shut-eye, have a little fuel, a little sustenance, and we'll be back to shop in the morning for our Saturday. And we made it through Friday the 13th. So thank you so much, everybody. I'm Lauren Blair from all of us at TVON. Good night, and we'll see you back here in just a few.